I made a prediction weeks ago. They're already dead.
It only happened 3 days ago.
Well, a couple of days ago.
I predict that in 2 weeks there will be people dead in a submarine.
The reason why he says about Krakens is he's terrified of open water.
No, everything in the sea.
I get your point.
Everything in the sea is a paedophile. That's the
logic.
Yeah.
That's
Science.
fucking stupid. And we all got caught with this porn. I went to my mate's house and he was like, yeah, I've heard you got caught like wanking. I was like, yeah. He goes, but did you know like if you do enough juice comes out? And I was like, I did know that. So we
a bit like you with the bird from the other week.
Bit different, isn't it?
No, it's not. You killed it.
I wasn't scaling the side of a zoo.
I thought you meant a woman. We went on a date and killed her.
For a split second, I thought that, and then was like, oh no, I remember listening.
No, it's something I actually care about.
Right,
Well, so you're giving us psychics and mediums.
I've given you a fucking
no,
boys.
that is not staying here. Not a fucking chance.
Fuck with spirit.
No, you take that with you. No,
Don't want to touch it. It's scared
I've
of
got a
it.
little heart for it.
Utopia Project.
Welcome to Utopia, please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia, yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. You've got a pet peeve,
We'll kick it out for ya.
it's a wonderful and magical and positively colourful. It's our cheeky show, by now you know.
The Utopia Project.
Hello and welcome to the Utopia Project, a cheeky little show where we chew the fat and discuss all those little things in life and decide whether or not they're part of our hypothetical utopia. I'm Junkie T and I'm joined each and every week by Jack Magic.
Hello.
Hello.
Do these work again now? Can I do this?
Yeah, got buttons and that, and you're on the screen, and we got a desk. And
I noticed because I looked up and I was like, oh, it's all three of us. And then I looked over and just saw Sharpie going,
yeah.
See them
Speaking of
curly
which, we're
yellows?
joined by the permanent Sharpie.
How we doing? Oh, that didn't work as well as I thought it would have. Never mind. Cash monies. You alright?
Yeah, all right, mate. Yeah, not bad.
Good.
What have you been up to, boys? That good?
More slap ball today.
Slap
At work.
ball?
Won 2 games. You
Yeah.
know? 2 games winning. First point of each match. Straight in Josh's balls.
Betting his balls.
Fuck, it hurt him as well.
what, on both matches?
Yeah. And
Sick.
bang. And he wasn't paying attention,
Oh,
was he? He wasn't
cracking
ready. He
his-
wasn't ready for the game. And then it went straight towards his dick.
Did he know he was playing?
Yeah, he didn't know he was playing.
Okay.
Yeah, we decided that what we're going to do is, with certain people that come in the shop, we're going to offer discount if they can beat us in slap ball.
Well, what kind of customers? Talk me through it then. How do you approach this?
Well, ones that think they're winners, but they're not.
Yeah?
All right.
How do you denote that then? When the
Just
world
like if they want a
you sell him a
suit.
suit and you're like, he thinks he's a winner.
No, if it's quiet today, yeah. If he thinks he's a winner, he's fucking deluded. We'll knock him down a few pegs.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
Beat me
say.
a slap ball.
Yeah, I'm just
I'll
going to
say a
say.
cheap shoot.
Yeah, I'm just going to say.
Shoot
Suit.
suit.
I say this one you want. Okay, I will give you 20% off if you can beat us in slap ball. And they say what slap ball, and then they might walk out
You're
with a
gonna learn
prize.
That's where you don't
They
even-
might walk out with a bruise.
That's where when they say what slap ball, you don't even give them an introduction. You just go, bang,
Slap it
ball.
up. I found that's really good for dealing with anger actually with the shitty customers. It's
Yeah.
just getting the slap ball, slapping the
Do
fuck
you
out of
do
it.
you wait for them to leave before you go?
I don't know.
Fuck off!
I do it in the back because it's like one of those sort of rooms where the like aerodynamics and the sound dynamics are different. So you can go in the back
The
and scream.
sound dynamics.
Sound dynamics. I'm sound engineer. But yeah, we've got all these mics. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, you go in the back and they for some reason they can't hear you screaming. And you come out and you're like, "You're alright."
You're like, hello, how?
Either they can't or they feel it's that awkward that the person serving them for a suit has just gone, sorry sir, bear me 2 seconds.
As long as they don't say anything to
Just
me.
walked off, and then from the background all you've heard is and then they've just come out and been like, hello.
Fucking hell,
Sorry, I
I
can't
sound
find
like a
your seat at the
witch.
Yeah, why do you
I-
sound like a witch?
Dude, don't sound like a witch. Stop doing that now.
What about you, Jack? Been up to much?
Not a lot, man, just stuff and things.
Yeah. Breaking cars?
Bits and bobs. I broke no cars.
No?
All good. Just doing mad bits, man. Stuff and
Like?
things. Did some work.
Sick.
built this desk.
We did, didn't we?
Some of this desk.
It's
I
a
built the top
sick
bit of the
desk,
I
man.
put some tape on it,
Yeah.
and I put some trim on it.
I said to
And then
Chunk,
you can put all the
that's
stuff on
what
it.
it is. That's what it is. When I come in, you look like you built it out of wind ledges.
He
No,
said,
it's Alcatraz.
Sharpie
What?
said two things to me on arrival to the studio. I was sat there watching Big Bang Theory, right? He walked in, I went, hello, mate. And he just went, he held a mini pork pie in my face and went, want one? And I was like, usually we say, hello, how are you? That's how a
Yeah.
conversation starts.
That's usually
And he
works.
said, fuck the system.
Yeah.
And then
Gets
the
the
second
good
thing he
bits.
said, he sat in the guest chair and he went, make that out of windowsills, did you? And I was like, what? What are you on about?
Good conversation
And then
skill.
I said, I'm going to get some desk mats for here. He went, I think what would be good, have you seen like the mouse mats that are really big that you can put on your desk?
Yeah, the desk mats.
I went, you know, them desk mats that I literally just talked about. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what you
get
mean.
them, get them.
I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah.
meant something else. Like desk mat sounds boring, but like customizable mouse mat,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Edgy,
good.
exciting.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Mad.
Gonna
Uh,
angle that to the camera just so.
No, we're not
If-
sponsored by them, mate.
Yeah, but if they're watching, we might be.
Oh, yeah, they might want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Corona, if you're listening.
I always talk about Corona.
You
you
do.
know how I get.
Never shut up about Corona.
Yeah,
do
it's the one time you can see it is the one time I ain't got whiskey in it.
you? Yeah.
Isn't it mad? What does it say about society that when COVID happened, Corona sales went up?
Yeah.
I think it was out of
Like,
sheer
get some of that
fucking
virus.
irony, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because everyone
Go
wanted
the
to be able to
Corona, hold the virus.
go- Yeah.
They're all dead now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not all of them.
Because of you, or
Uh,
okay. Have we got a sponsor?
sponsor, would you like to hear it?
No.
Right,
Show-
moving
show
on.
over.
Moving on then.
Go on,
it.
go on
Finn.
then. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Take it away, my mate.
Cool. This week, the Utopia Project is sponsored by another new game show, very similar to last week's sponsor, but loads different. Have you ever seen Takeshi's Castle, where contestants battle against an obstacle course in order to win a prize, a lot like Squid Game, but the only difference being the unsuccessful, there we go, language,
What?
contestants fall in dirty-looking poo water.
Okay.
I would say they also don't die, but I've never seen any of the contestants after the show, and I think they probably got dysentery from the poo water and died, or just died from disappointment of not winning the prize. Because Asian people don't like when they don't win.
Asian people.
Yeah.
Okay, go straight in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too. Well, I'm glad you asked. There is a new game show coming to a screen near you, which takes all the best bits of Takeshi's Castle, which is all the bits, and adds more bits and less teeth. I would like to introduce to you Takeshi's Crack House, the light-hearted, competitive game show with a real hook to it. A lot like the hook I imagine crack is to the heads that partake in its proclivities. A large number of substance heads will attempt a series of challenges, such as a fight to the meth, two people having a fight and the winner moving on to the next round, and the loser goes somewhere else. And there is meth. The next one, the acid bath. Two people slide down a mud ramp on LSD, then they get in a bath. First to get clean moves on to the next round, and the loser goes away somewhere, and there's meth.
Go just butting real quick.
Yeah.
The first one to get clean, as in
Yeah, so
physically clean or clean from the LSD?
oh no, the fun part of the game is that they are addicted to crack.
Okay.
So not just clean in general, so they're not smelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next one, musical crack chews. Musical statues on crack. No moving when the music stops. Winner goes on to the next round. Loser goes for a run because of the crack. Get rid of it. There is crack. And the last game is don't crack. There is crack and you just don't have the crack. The winner wins. The winner wins the crack, and the loser would probably already still have crack from the last game, and because they're a crackhead. If they didn't have the crack, they would just be ahead. And there is meth. To add authenticity to the games, it will be all shot on a stolen iPhone, in which the back is cracked, because crackheads are notoriously clumsy. So if you would like to see minimal teeth, special brew, riveting conversation, and crack come to a car park, probs not near you, then please go to www.takeshiscrackhouse.com/crackattack/ and there's still meth. You can get the first season with discount code 35 quid for half off the full price. Disclaimer, this sponsor is about no one I've seen, but loads of people I've seen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
There you go.
Different.
I thought of it the other day when I saw a crackhead.
I am partial to these game show ones.
You'd
that
wanna
you do,
see it
the
though, wouldn't you?
games. I do want to see that.
I'm glad that
I feel like
this
that'd
didn't
be
cascade
better.
into actually taking part in it like last week.
Yeah. I feel like that would be
Can't
better as
afford that.
well if it was like Physical 100 and the whole thing was really badly dubbed.
Yes.
That
Oh
would
my
be-
God, you're handsome.
It's going to have to be
Yeah.
dubbed anyway because half of them
Oh my
can't
god,
talk
you're a
properly.
crack addict.
You can't understand the fucking crackhead anyway.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to be dubbed. But nobody works harder than the crackhead trying to get cracked, do they?
Yeah.
That game show would be good.
It's a bit like that Trump Wars that they used to do.
What?
I think it was very like dark webby, but it was yeah.
Trump
They
Wars?
used to go to like people on the street like crackheads and be like 100 quid, beat that bloke up.
It's like that. There's no beating
Trump
anyone
Wars
up
and
though. It's
stuff.
just them having fun with their enthusiastic hobby.
Yeah, because crack is a hobby.
Well,
innit?
because anything's a hobby, isn't it? If you do it enough.
Yeah, I guess 1-0 there.
Crack is their passion. Yeah. Tramp War sounds to me more like two people on a trampoline, but they have a fight before they hit the trampoline, so they've got to do it in the air. However many punches you get before you hit the bottom
Right.
wins that
Yeah, you
round.
can only attack when your feet aren't touching the
Yeah,
floor.
Tramp Wars.
Yeah.
Fucking that's coming next week.
Just writes itself, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just writes itself. On that note, I mean, there's no polite way to segue into our guest.
No, we've just been talking about tramps.
But Tom Nelson's here, everybody.
Hey, I love how you went from violence to let's make fun of the mixed race guy.
Yeah.
He's kind of black, he likes violence.
Yeah. How we doing, mate?
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me, boys.
Good.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So we usually start the show with some peeves.
Peeves.
Yeah.
I've got one with you.
As a stand-up comedian,
Yeah,
I
love
imagine
it. It's a
you've
go.
probably got
Yeah, should
some
we maybe
peeves.
explain who Tom is and what he does?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Stand-up
chat.
comedian.
Not just, we've got Tom! Hello, Tom.
All round bad man.
All-round bad man.
Yeah.
Does things. Have you ever been on Takeshi's Crack House?
No, but it sounds like Chris has kind of solved the homeless problem.
Yeah,
In general.
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah,
decent, wouldn't it? Like, I'll be honest, I think it's because I'm going through a phase of really wanting drugs, so it's quite...
Nice.
Oh
nice.
yeah. You're having a relapse. That's what you do. Yeah. Don't tell us like privately as your friends that you're having a bit of a relapse
Why?
and to bring you to the show.
I'm
That's
honest.
it. Yeah.
I'm honest. I was going to do it in public.
I'm struggling with life.
No, I'm not struggling, I just really want a fat line.
Wow.
I almost
Yeah.
taste the fucking benzocaine, mate. I don't do drugs.
Remember your mum
Yeah.
watches this.
So yeah,
Oh,
Tom,
yeah,
would
she-
you
I've
like to
told her
tell
that.
everybody that what you do and
What
X,
I
Y,
do,
Z?
I tell really bad jokes on stage and make people feel sad.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been
That's
doing,
good, that.
stand-up since about 16 years old.
Yeah.
It's just fucking fun. It's just like my own personal therapy.
Yeah.
I grew up watching people like Frankie Boyle, Richard Pryor and all that, and I thought, I like making people laugh, and if I
Yeah,
make
yeah.
bullies laugh before they hit me, that's like an exit strategy.
Oh,
That's
hell
superpower,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Defo superpower.
Yeah.
Fuck it, 100%. So
Do you find
I-
you're the
I
same?
tried-
Like,
Sorry, go on.
So, like, are you... Because some people, like, adopt, like, a character, don't they? And then they turn into, like, the character that they play. Do you find you do that, or do you find you just accentuate...
I'm just always a fucking loser.
Okay.
That sort of rolls into what I was going to say. So what I was going to say is, like, when you grow up at school being fat,
Yeah.
I'm sure you can appreciate this. I don't mean that as a...
Pardon?
Yeah. I know...
How fucking dare you?
know-
I'm svelte.
Yeah. You know when you used to be fat?
Yeah, when you
Yeah, yeah.
back where they used
You
to
grow up
be
at
fat.
school being fat, similar thing. You just think, oh, if I can make people laugh before they hit me, then great. But I tried that, and then I just became a loser and fat, and then people still beat me up.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Yeah.
I made them laugh, and then they was just laughing while they was hitting me.
Yeah. So, because then it just became even funnier to beat up the
Yeah.
fat kid.
I had a really weird, like, sort of, like, schooling with, like, you know, like, some people, like, become, like, the sportsy type and, like, the main character sort of thing. You get, like, the nerdy people and all that. I never got beat up, but I was a little meatball as a kid. I was small.
You look like Russell off Up.
Yeah.
Up,
Yeah.
didn't
But
you?
before that, I used to have a shaved head as well.
needs to be explored.
But yeah, I had like a shaved head and my body was round, so I was like a proper meatball. But I seemed to get on with everyone. So if anyone ever picked on me, everyone was like my bodyguard.
Yeah.
Even the teachers, they fucking knocked some bitch out, man. She was cool.
What?
Why do I not know this? What happened?
Oh no! No, I made that bit about the teacher up. They
They
didn't beat anyone up. That's illegal.
That's a safeguarding issue,
I was
mate.
gonna say,
If
your
your
teachers
teachers are
need talking
slapping the
to.
kids.
No, but you remember when I said I got hit in the face with a brick? Was
that the teacher?
All the kids beat him up. No, they all ran after him because they hit me in the face with a brick. I think that should have been classed as attempted murder, to be fair. But
I think if you see a brick coming at you, it's like defend the one who's getting hit with the brick. That's
I thought it was a tennis ball at first. 'Cause it was miles away.
right.
I was like, I don't know what that is. By the time it was there, it was too late.
That's a brick. That's
I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's a brick.
I can 100% confirm it was a brick.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone else ran after him and was like, don't you beat him up. He's our meatball.
So you was like a little short, fat mafia boss at school.
Yeah.
What you've just described is Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little Filipino, Mexican, Spanish, like Suarez
Thug.
bloke. Yeah, thug.
I imagine. Who's that guy I said to you about the other day? Is it Joey? Someone is like
Joey Diaz.
Yeah, Joey Diaz. I imagine you as just like a shrunken Joey Diaz.
Who's Joey Diaz?
You know, the guy is like, he's like, you gotta be the best fucking version of you. Fuck those motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah,
doing
he's
like
a cigar, and he like,
man,
what are you fucking doing?
Yeah, proper like
yeah.
legit.
You need
gangster
3
as fuck.
motherfuckers. You don't need a lot
You don't
of
need
people.
lots of friends. You just need 3 bad motherfuckers who
Yeah.
can take over the world.
I hope I don't look as worn in the face.
I don't know how to break this to you.
Huh?
I don't know how to break this to
I
you.
don't know. You have done a lot of drugs.
Yeah, I want to do more though.
Just today as well.
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dependency.
Dependency.
You'll
Yeah.
end up as a contestant for Takeshi's Crack House, like, fuck.
I know. I feel like I want to be that boss at the end of
that
it.
could be the twist of season 2.
Yeah, the presenter and creator is one of the fucking contestants.
It's more like Squid Game as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you could be the fucking crackhead in the bed at the end.
Yeah, he was having a great time.
Old Jack can have lost fucking 12 stone.
It's
and then
basically
he comes to see you.
It's basically the real fake version of this geezer in the submarine.
Yeah, oh, you seen that?
Because
That's that fucking Titanic one, billionaire.
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I mean, by the time this
Because-
episode goes out, they're going to be long dead, I think. I'm going to make that prediction now, they're long dead.
I made a prediction weeks ago. They're already dead.
It only happened 3 days ago.
Well, a couple of days ago.
They're going, "Oi, oi, oi, oi." I
You cut the-
predict that
you-
in 2 weeks there will
you
be
could-
people dead in a submarine.
No, it's because Jack cut the brakes.
It's actually not a submarine, it's a submersible.
Oh, you fucking autistic
But no,
prick.
the reason I say about you getting involved is because the CEO of the company that makes it is dead.
He's in it.
Yeah, because he was in it.
Yeah.
So now the guy that creates Takeshi's Crack House is
Yeah.
killed by his own creation.
Do you reckon there's a conspiracy theory there?
Yeah, I do.
What with this?
There's got to be like
Loads of money in a
CEOs
fish
on it.
tank, and now they're dead.
Weren't
Yeah.
they all billionaires as well?
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
all mega rich.
Ironically,
There needs
as well.
to be. It costs 250 grand, man.
Yeah.
But I did see a TikTok though that made me laugh. It was a clip of a guy dancing, but it said me being poor, but I've got unlimited oxygen, and he's just like,
I think I saw a similar one. It was like the wives of the billionaires just like partying like this. Yeah.
Life insurance is paying out
Yeah,
on that.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to get my left wing on, but like the amount of money and time that has been put into saving these 5 rich people compared to all the people that die at sea, just in general.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
That's-
I'm worried that it's like the Kraken's took it, like the real life Kraken, and then like because they said they're hearing noises, we don't know what the noises are.
Right, so the problem with this, I understand why he's going that route, but to give you some context, the reason why he says about Krakens is he's terrified of open water.
No, yeah, everything in the sea.
I get your point,
Everything
but-
in the sea is a paedophile. That's
I'm not sure it
There
is.
is no need for anything that lives in the sea.
There is.
There is no
Water.
need. They're all fucking weirdos. All of them. They're fucking weird.
I agree with you though.
You
Things
can't-
like giant squids are gross. man.
Name an animal that's in the sea.
Something that's in the sea should not have a beak, should it?
No. An octopus has 8 legs. Well, no, they're not legs. They're just weird things. With
Tentacles.
Brains on the individual like fucking things,
yeah,
aren't they?
again, everyone goes, oh, that's just interesting. No, it's fucking weird, man.
It is gross. And I don't know why. What I find more weird. I'm not too bothered about the sea. It does weird me out, but I'm just like, well, give it a shake, you'll be right. But then the thing that weirds me out
Just
is
thinking
why did,
about
why,
it, like, oh.
why did no, the thing that hates me, that I hate, is
Everyone hates
is,
you,
is
mate.
the worst part about it is why has anyone ever looked at anything in there and gone,
So it's mad sick, mate.
Do you know
No.
what's even weirder is that why the Japanese look at that and go, I'm going to put that inside a woman.
Yes.
yeah.
I mean, I'm
Some
kind of
weird
down
ass
for that.
people.
I'm gonna put that in my fanny.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Sexy little suckers, mate. Anything that sucks, mate. Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, I like things that suck.
It's in when it's like,
as a category in the world, I'm quite.
Yeah.
I've seen
fond
where
of that.
people eat like them little octopuses like while they're alive, and they're like
Yeah.
trying to grab their face and stuff, and you're like, get in there, little shit. I'd be like, nah, fam, that's enough. Eating it just in general is gross enough for me. Let alone when it's trying to not be eaten.
Octopus have teeth.
No,
No,
they have beaks.
What do you mean?
That's what I find really fucking weird. They have
like
a
a
beak.
bird?
Right, behave.
Yeah,
Like a bird.
in the middle,
they have
where
a
you
beak.
would put the bumhole, really,
Yeah,
is their mouth, and it's a fucking beak. It's fucking weird.
So like thing opens and then they've got.
It's
like
all
A beak.
it's all the fucking weird plants that are all like all the plants want to kill you as well.
Yeah.
It's just unnecessary.
Now,
It's just a
starfish,
wet
alright.
version of Australia, isn't it?
Yes, I mean in Australia, like why anybody goes, oh, I'll stay here. Like no, there's other
Yeah.
sunnier places with less shit that wants to kill you. I don't fancy my chances against a bear, but it's a fair fight. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Really
he can
fair,
attack me,
yeah.
I can punch him, whatever. I will die, but I can put up a fight. Shark, mate, I'm fucked. Do you know what I mean?
Speaking of, I saw a video this week and I agree with it.
Okay, do you want to tell us about it?
Why? Yeah, I'm going to. Why do bears look so friendly when they have the power to kill you?
You've got a theory about bears, don't you?
Yeah,
They look so sick, man.
Don't
Just
you
want to give them a
fucking. Oh, you nick my
They look so
bit.
cute, man.
I fucking said this before.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
sorry.
a hug from a bear is the most compassionate thing because it's got the power to kill you, but it doesn't. It just loves you.
Just chooses to
Unless
give you
it
a
kills
cuddle.
you,
Yeah.
but then, yeah, it's not that, is it?
No, it's not that sweet. If it just rips your head off.
Yeah, you got a 50-50 chance. Hopefully it don't. Hopefully it protects you. Like them gorillas that protect them kids when they're fucking chucking them about and that.
Oh, Harambe.
Was it Harambe that did it? Yeah, because that
Harambe,
kid decided
he was
to...
trying to like protect the kid, really, but they just killed Harambe to get the kid safe, which makes zero
Bit
sense.
like you with the bird from the other week.
Bit different, isn't it?
No, it's not. You killed it.
I wasn't scaling
Also,
the side of a zoo.
I thought you meant a woman. We shot on a date and killed her.
for a split second, I thought that, and then was like, oh no, I remember listening.
No,
to
it's
that.
something I actually care about.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
On that note, have you got any peeves?
I've brought a peeve with me, boys.
Yeah?
So, giving you all these to keep as well, because my missus doesn't want them in the house. So my pet peeve is psychics and mediums.
Yeah, right.
What,
Yeah.
so you're giving us psychics and mediums?
I've given you a
oh
fucking Ouija
no,
boys.
that is not staying here. Not a fucking
We don't
chance.
fuck with spirits.
No, you take that with you. No,
Don't want to touch it, it's scared
I've
of
got a
it.
little heart for it as well.
That's like the sea for you.
Oh, little
look at this. Look at everything.
Pamphlet, is that
That
what
is
they call
not
it?
staying. Right, I will allow anything.
Haunted.
I don't care.
It's only an issue if you do it.
I don't care.
It's a Ouija board,
Oh,
man.
exactly. I don't want to tempt nothing.
Ouija boards don't just go, oh, well, I'm going to contact the dead on my own then. You have to do
You
them.
never know. You never know. Don't like it.
I'm going to leave that right.
Terrifying.
No. Don't like
your
it.
new
Touch it.
mouse
Touch it now.
No.
Yeah, so,
Right, so I hate these fucking people who just take advantage of others. Like, it's just, it's fucking skin crawling for me.
Yeah.
They sit there and go, I'm getting a message. Getting a message. It's from James. Yes.
Yeah.
Good day, James. I'm like, fuck off. But nah, I just go with my fucking hatred for this. Like, because I did a Ouija board in Weatherspoons. It was organised by the staff.
is that on the menu or is that like...
It was just like for Halloween. It's like, oh, come do a Ouija board of spoons. We were like, yeah, all right,
I'll
let's
have
go.
gammon
Yeah,
eggs,
alright.
a pint of strongbow, and a Ouija board, please.
But yeah, we all got tanked up before on like fucking Amstel or whatever. I went upstairs and it was like, this building's haunted. And we were like, all right. It was me, two mates, and like just a sea of white women, just like, oh, like fucking dead parents. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Pinterest girls.
Yeah.
All I can think of when he said that was that Bo Burnham's that white woman's Instagram song.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that.
Exactly the fucking type.
Yeah.
So we all sat around doing this Ouija board, and like we were tanked up at this point.
Yeah.
And like we were moving the boards like, to get it to say what we wanted, and this woman was so interested. And we spoke like C. She's like, oh, it's the letter C. It's never fucking worked before, so she's really interested because it was working this one time, and it went U. We went, oh, I got another letter, and my mate Joe went N, and the other mate had clocked on what we were doing. He's like, fucking don't. Fucking don't. And we got to the T. And he's like, it spells. Oh, We all went, cunt.
Oh, it's an angry ghost. It's an angry
Yeah.
Everybody get out!
Wow. Since then, she spun it into this message like it was just like the ghosts were like, you said fucking angry in that. I was
Yeah.
like, no, we just did that. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You've taken 15 of our fucking quid each. And
Oh, you paid someone
we
for this?
paid to do it.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
mugged them off.
Yeah.
For another pint.
No,
You've done it yourself.
You controlled it, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you legit mugged yourself up. If that was me, I'd have been like, no, this ain't doing nothing, mate. No, this game is horse shit. I wouldn't go, oh, I'm going to get everyone else involved. Look at it. Ooh, I'm going to waste my own
Where have
money.
you found mobile
like, you're a prick.
fucking mediums?
It's just the
They're all
hope that I
mobile,
liked
'cause
in
they're
their
all
eyes
fucking
were
spinsters,
distinguished.
aren't
It's
they?
just
That's,
brilliant.
was there anything weird that happened at all? Or was it literally just you looking
Oh,
at
fuck all. It was above a spoons. Like, the cellar was next to us.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're like, drink more, and you're like, oh, I think something's moving. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, you're just fucking off.
You're
court,
out.
mate.
See, I get real interested with all this shit, but I equally don't want to get involved.
Right, I'm one
what
of
I
these
mean?
people that's like, I think there's legit dark shit and real spirits, but I think 99% of the people that do that and for money
Yeah.
are bullshit.
Yeah, see, that's
They're just
100%.
yeah.
Yeah,
they're
so that's
just
why
calm.
I'm a bit umming and ahhing because, like, I kind of don't believe in it. I'm very wishy-washy. I'm on the fence with it because, like, I wouldn't say I don't believe in it, but I've heard a lot of weird stories and weird goings-on from people I know equally don't really believe in it, but they're just like, this happened and it was fucking weird. And I'm like,
Yeah, I'm one of
like,
them
you
people.
wouldn't make that shit up,
Yeah.
like.
I had a couple
Like
of
Norma, like,
a couple of
she's
weird
dead into
things happen to me, and I can't explain. I'm very logical. I'm very like
Vulcan with
this.
it. Like,
This
yeah,
is
it's gotta
this.
happen
This
for a
is
reason.
this. Yeah. Whereas the stuff that happened to me was just fucking.
Was
odd.
that you on that lekker job?
Yeah, when it
Oh,
sounds
that's
like
freaky,
it sounds
man.
like bullshit, but I got attacked by a ghost. It's the only thing I can finally.
Tell me everything.
Right, so I was working away. It was when I used to be a Sparky, and we were staying in this like converted barn in the middle of fucking nowhere. It was a bit creepy and whatnot, but I've stayed in plenty of places like that before. So it's like, it's all right. And my mate said at the weekend, he was like, it was a bit fucking creepy on my own, mate, like a bit weird. I was like, it'll be all right, mate, don't worry about it. We went and stayed over. I had the like a camp bed in the living room, and yeah, so the first night he was like, I think there's ghosts, man. I've been hearing like weird noises, and I was like, don't be fucking daft. Like, there's a cattle like field behind us. Probably some fucking animal trying to scratch the door or some
There's
shit.
that owl going.
Yeah, don't fucking worry about it. Went to bed, and in the middle of the night, I woke up to this. It was like this radiator had been fucking smashed with an hammer. And obviously, I'm an engineer. I know that when they heat up and cool down, they creak and snap.
I'm sorry. Did you just refer to yourself as an engineer?
I'm an electrical engineer.
Prick. No.
Like when
I am.
doctors say they're like dentists say they're doctors.
Yeah, everybody knows.
There's not a doctor.
Yeah.
Everybody knows if you refer to yourself as an engineer, you're an overqualified arsehole.
Well, I'm that as well. That
I'm
works. That works.
I'm not even a tradie, and I know that like everyone's like, oh, no, I'm a Sparky, I'm a plumber. They all have their own jest between themselves. Communally, they hate engineers.
I'm actually not that anymore. I'm an artiste now.
You're a cunt. Is what you
I
are.
am. Yeah. I'll sign up for that.
Prick. And equally, just because I have to check, and I know this is completely on a tangent, and I know nothing about what's going on, but that ain't recording over itself, is it?
Not over itself, no.
That's good. That's
Okay,
fine. I
don't
just
worry.
didn't want to get further in and be
No.
like,
Well, from
we've
now on
recorded
then-
over ourselves
No.
for the past 2 hours.
It's fine. Don't
From
worry.
now on,
Carry
you have
on.
to call yourself a car craftsman receptionist.
Yeah. I'm
You're a dolly bird
I'm a car.
reception.
I'm a car craftsmanship organizer.
Yeah. Can I tell my story?
Carry on.
Yeah, so I was like, it's probably just the fucking, if the heating's been on, it's cooling down, whatever. I'll go back to sleep. And then I heard, like, I was trying to get back to sleep, and I heard this, like, muttering and talking. And I thought, maybe my mate's got his phone on or something like that. Or, there might be some people out in the car park, because it was like a bit of it was on a working farm. So I want to, but I would.
Plenty of people like enough to make noise and stuff.
Yeah. So I was like, I'll go back to sleep. And it just got louder and louder. It was like buzzing and really weird. And then it was like right here. And I like turned around and I thought, is it my mate? He's like saying, it's haunted. He's coming to fucking scare me. No one there. I was like, I'm just in my head. Don't worry about it. Lay back down. And then this buzzing and muttering got even fucking louder.
Is it muttering?
Well, it was like, ironically, you know, like when people say like they're speaking in tongues, it was like you could tell it was someone talking, but you couldn't tell what they were saying.
It's like really like...
Yeah, and it got really fucking loud. And then all of a sudden, out of fucking nowhere, my whole body was like I'd been set on fire in the bed. And I was just like, fuck. And I put my arms out at the quilt, and my arms were stone cold. And I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. And I went to get up.
Did that feel good?
No, I was like, that's not good. And I went to get out of bed, and it was honestly like someone grabbed me by the back, lifted me up, and slammed me on the bed.
It's strong.
And I was just stuck there. And
Did you feel, right, like hands that did that, or was it like the force?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like I kind of got picked up and slammed on the bed.
If you were like looking forward, which everyone looks forward anyway, you don't look back in your head. Did you feel like someone grabbed you there like that, and you could swear somebody had their hands on you? Like
if someone had asked me at the time if it was all controlled and said, "Is someone touching your shoulders?" I would have gone, "Yes."
Mad,
right? And I was like, "Fuck!" And I was like trying to get out of the bed, but I couldn't. It felt like fucking 10 minutes. It was probably about 3 seconds. But then I jumped up and I screamed like a little fucking bitch. And I was just like, "No, fuck off!" And I thought it was my mate, and no one was there. I turned the light on. And I was like, "No one's here." And I was like, that's fucking weird.
So bear in mind as well, the guy that he's with is like ex-Afghanistan, and he's been in like war zones and all sorts. So he's not like, he ain't easily wobbled, is he?
No. And so I was gonna go back to bed, and I thought, hold on a minute, if my mate does think it's haunted and I'm in the other room fucking screaming, and I was like, it's probably in my head, don't worry about it. Even then, I was still like, this is bullshit in my head. Do you know what I mean? And then I went into.
You just lost it a bit, like you were like.
Yeah, well, I just kind of thought, oh, maybe I'm half asleep or whatever.
Just getting in my own head.
Yeah,
like.
knocked on his door, and I was like, Foster, and he went, mate, what the fuck was that? And I turned around.
With a big smirk on his face, like, what the fuck was that?
He was like this in the fucking bed. I opened
it. If you couldn't tell, he's a Geordie.
Yeah, well, he'll be mad at that. He's a monkey hanger, actually.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I went in and he's like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, what happened? And he was like, well, I heard a bang come from your room and it woke me up. And then I heard all this buzzing and muttering, and I'm like, right. And he's out. And then I just, from the crack in the door, because his bedroom came straight onto where my room was, he's like, I see a flash of light come through there, and then you've started fucking screaming. What the fuck is going on? And I'm like, well, I don't like this. I am going home.
Right now.
And the worst thing was, I was like, I'm going to put the telly on, lights on, everything. I was like, I'll just wait for work tomorrow, and then
Did that make it feel better?
What?
Having the telly and the lights on?
No, not at all. But at least I weren't in the dark, because everyone knows that ghosts can't get you if it's light.
Yeah, that is the rules, to be fair. Isn't it?
It's the same as that's your problem. You put your arms out the quilt.
And then he got you out.
And you broke the rules, didn't you? There's his arms. Get him.
It's a cable ghost that stops you getting your plug in the hole.
I would have gone back in, so I put my cock out the sheet, like, go on.
Nibble.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the next day, which was, we went to work, I was fucking tired, and my mate as well, like, he's the same age as us, but he loves his fucking soaps. So he's like, every night he's home, he's like, Emmerdale, Corrie, EastEnders. I'm like, mate, you're a loser. But like,
I was so I'd like to see you say that to his face. He'll kill you.
It
will legit. You'll get buried.
Foster, if you're listening, hello. It was the one time ever I was just sat on this bed and I was like, I don't think I can stay here. He's like, right, I've had a look on the internet about what we like supposed to do. He's like, we turn the lights off, we like put off. Yeah, so like turn the lights off and we say open the doors and this, that and the other.
You'd spoken to Pete as well, hadn't you?
And he was like, open the doors and you can tell it you're not welcome here, leave us alone, and it
says fuck off, mate.
And I was like, yeah, cool. And it kind of felt better for doing it. But I was still like, it's bullshit, man.
Didn't you say as well that he, because he'd spoke to like two of our friends who do like ghost hunting and all that sort of shit, and they're equally the same. They're very like, well, just see what happens, and if it happens, then okay, that's weird. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Like they're not like fucking dedicated. like they'd seen some weird shit, and he said to you, like, take some pictures and film stuff, and if you see this coloured orb, then it's supposed to be all right. If you see that coloured orb, then maybe just leave. And so, like, when we've had that experience, that's when it's got weird and all this shit. And they said about there as well, like, turn the lights off and tell it you don't want it to be there and stuff. And obviously you were shitting
Why have you got to
yourself.
turn the lights off?
I don't know. The idea is to let it go and all this.
But he was there shitting himself.
Let it go, how old of you?
It makes me feel a bit better than sound.
He was there shitting himself, and Fozzie was like, right, no time like the present, just whipped the lights off and was like, fuck off! Fuck off!
He didn't make it, he wasn't around.
really
It wasn't like candles or like, anything.
Please leave, Spirit.
It was like he was clearing a building in Afghanistan. That's what he was doing with his camera phone, just going, fuck off! Fuck off!
Like a fucking AK.
Yeah. But that was the one night, and I can't believe that it happened on this night. I was sat on this bed, and it's on like this old fucking bed that's on wheels and shit. And he's there watching Emmerdale, and then we just feel this, and I was like, oh, maybe it's a car going past. And it went, the whole fucking bed of mine went, boom! It's a fucking earthquake of all things. In Northamptonshire, right? An earthquake. I just got up and went, I'm fucking going! And I just got all my shit, and I was like, I'm going. I'm pretty sure that was a fucking earthquake, but I am not staying here. Fuck this. I am going.
I mean, was it like an earthquake? Was it on the news or anything?
Legit earthquake.
It was legit
I drove
earthquake.
back and like it took hours to get back.
Well, I think it was about 2 a.m.
I stayed at my mum's. I was that scared.
Somewhere.
I stayed at my mum's. I didn't even go home.
Get into bed with your mum. Mummy, I need you.
Yeah, I didn't even go home to my missus. I went to my mum's house.
Because I remember Mum got me up and was like, Chunk's coming home, and I was like,
You don't live here.
it's like 2:30 a.m. She was like, oh, well, there's something weird's happened apparently, so he'll be here soon. I was like, okay. And then you arrived there at like 3:45, 4 in the morning, didn't you?
Yeah.
What the fuck's happened? He's like, fuck that, no.
Not having it.
Maybe on a show like Mr. Truman, where they've set the camera with you coming out and they're like, knobhead.
But there was a load of other shit that happened afterwards, like
Wasn't a picture of a face or something, like trying to capture a colour of an orb, and there was a geezer just like...
it
It was like the mask off of Jim Carrey, wasn't it?
Like, what is it, George Dawes?
Legit. So someone who stayed there after Chunk.
He woke up in the night and one of the storage blow heater things had been moved to next to his head while he was on the bed.
And put on full.
It was like boiling
Like
his head.
like a heater.
Yeah,
like a fan heater, like the one up there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
One of
fan
them.
heater and like a little thing, and it was on just warming the room up because it was like a converted barn or something, wasn't it? And it was plugged in next to his head on full blast.
Melting his head. And it was only after that I looked for a photo that I'd sent to my missus when I first got there, saying, this is the fucking bed I've got. And in the wall...
She went, why is it on wheels?
Haunted.
Why is there loads of chains on it?
Why are you going to your mum's?
I was horny and scared. So I went to my mum's.
What a
It's your
family
mum,
Christmas
Jack.
that must be.
Yeah. Oh, we're comfortable, aren't we?
My mum was at work today, right? And she goes, what? Just quickly, what he was getting at was the picture had like a weird face hovering above the bed.
Yeah. I'll have to find it. I'll try and
find it
superimpose
afterwards.
it and I'll show you.
But it's fucking gross, man. It's literally like, you remember the face off of Power Rangers? That's
In the fucking tank.
yeah.
It's
It's like-
legit. It looks like that.
fucking weird, mate.
But yeah, it's odd.
And now you've got a Ouija board, so you can have a go on it.
Equally, the bullshit, fucking the tarot readers, they are just fucking shy.
Tarot as well, I find, is worse because it's like, oh, you've pulled out this card. No, that's just a deck of cards. It might as well be the King of
I
Hearts.
find with tarot, it's like you're always going to find a way of being like, yes, that's right, that's the right card. You're having a hard time. I couldn't have my normal Cocoa
everyone.
Pops this morning.
Yeah.
I understand what it's trying to tell me. Like,
Yeah, what would you say?
I say it's just fucking like a relation, isn't it? People
Yeah.
just like connect the dots to their own lives.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, your
Yeah.
bills are going up. They have actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll find fortune. I found a penny on the floor. Fucking
Yeah.
hell, like, you're just a fucking dickhead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
looking for something to connect with
Yeah,
this
yeah,
because
yeah.
it makes you feel better.
You make it up yourself. It's when it's manifesting things, isn't it? It's like when you like I had to do it for ages because I used to get real funny about magpies.
Does not say hello
This
to
sounds
them.
ridiculous. So I never used to
shot
say
it.
hello,
Just
but
shot it.
I just used to be like, well, however many I see, that's what my day is resigned to. Like, this is legit. I don't say this lightly. If I was on the way to work and saw one magpie, I'd be like, well, I'm having a shit day.
I'm going home.
That's it. I might
Well,
as well give up
I've
now.
told you the same
but
thing
then,
with Shannon,
But then
haven't
because
I?
I've seen that, I would like manifest a bad day. But if I'd seen two, I'd be like, right, we're having a good day. It's
Yeah.
fine. And then I got to the point where I was like, I can't keep doing this. They're fucking birds, man.
Yeah.
It's just a bird.
Birds.
But do you know what I mean? I was just like, stop thinking it like you've seen a magpie. Okay, doesn't matter how many there are. Like, just leave it. Don't worry about it. It's what you make of it.
Yeah.
Like, if you see one magpie, still have a good day. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And then I saw 14 in a field, and I was like, the run don't go that high.
I think it does. I think it goes up to 602.
It does. I think Barney sent me loads
Yeah.
of them, and I got really scared.
But I said it like I think it was the other week with Shannon. Like she mutters a curse if she sees magpies,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the right.
but she knows that I think it annoys me a bit.
Yeah.
So she does it really quiet, but it makes it more creepy. I'll just hear out the
cur.
corner of my eye, like that muttering.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'll
Maybe
just,
it was Shannon.
maybe probably
Shannon was
fucking
holding
Shannon.
me.
I'll just hear. I'm like, what
Closer
the
into the
fuck?
mic, mate.
Yeah, well, exactly. They'll hear the muttering like I fucking do all the time. Like it's mad. Don't like it.
Yeah, I think because you're supposed to say something like "Morning, Mr. Magpie," aren't you, or something?
Yeah, "Morning, Mr.
Like, how's the
Magpie,"
wife
yeah,
or some
good
shit?
evening, yeah.
I don't know what's right.
He
It's
just says
where
hello,
they're
Mr. Magpie 3 times and think
Yeah.
it makes a, I don't know, rich.
Mm.
Don't know how it works.
I do think that we maybe need to keep. I want to kind
away
of keep
from
it in, just to like wheedle out the idiots, the
Oh,
mugs that are in
thanks, cheers.
Utopia. What?
We down the idiots.
These-
Because if that's coming in, I fucking ain't.
Yeah.
How many guests do you think we'll have on that'll come in and see that and they'll be like, can we
I was gonna
just...
say-
None of them, because that's
I
going
might, put
directly
it,
in the
I, might,
bin.
I might put it on the guest PDF that they have to do a Ouija board.
That's how I talk to my dad. What are you about?
Well, should have fucking died then, should he?
Let's contact the submarine.
Oh, I wonder if the submarine geezers are there. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Just
Put a
'cause-
fiver on it.
just because I think it might
Those
be,
water's just come out of it.
just because it might be enjoyable. You do know that Tom's dad has passed away, don't you?
I'm sorry about that.
I
Don't
did
do
know.
this to me. Don't do this to
It
me.
wasn't in a submarine though. Come
No.
on, this is what we need to know now.
I'm already hot and sweaty then. Make it worse.
Imagine if Tom was black, he'd be sweating even worse.
I'd just dive out that window.
Do you remember when you thought I was
Not
black?
because he's racist, but
No.
I am mixed race.
what?
I am mixed race.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I don't fucking look it.
Yeah.
That's mad because I'm not.
Yeah, you're right.
I have. Me and Jack have like more black
Inception.
heritage than you.
I know, and I've
And
got
you're
one of
the
them.
darkest
I've got one of
combination
them
here.
white man drug bags. I'm like the blackest white person going.
You're Mexican. No.
Jack's just keeping quiet now as well.
Yeah.
He's like, oh no. Just please scared of upsetting
Right,
people.
no, please.
The
Yeah, I was
racism.
going to say, please explain
The body
this.
language.
No, he's such a racist. He hates them all. All the colours.
Send them back. Stop the boat.
Yeah. Right. So
Always going on
Basically-
about stopping them boats.
They don't need boats. They manage anyway.
I have.
Well, we
I
can't
have-
swim.
I grew up in a village, which is obviously very
Insular.
closed off in it.
Insular is the word.
Fancy words. But
Carl, can you turn that heater off? I'm gonna fucking.
it's not heating.
not
is it?
heating,
It's
mate,
just
it's a
fan.
fan.
Good,
It's well
good.
hot.
Why would we have a heater on? It's
I
literally
don't know, but I could hear it.
as hot as the
No.
sun.
It is
Let
warm.
Jack finish this bit,
Anyway,
carry on.
and we'll decide on this, and then we'll have a break.
Yeah. So I basically just get that nervous around what I'm supposed to say, what I'm not supposed to say, that I'm going to offend someone, that it then comes across as racist because I basically just think way too much about it because I have very, very little experience with that kind of thing. Which I'm trying to get braver and learn things. But like, it's just scary, man. I'm real scared that I'm going to say the wrong thing. And especially now, I get real, like, my worst fear is offending people. Like, I don't like it at all.
I've gone the other way now. I'm more like fuck
Fuck
'em.
'em.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm not going to go out of my way to upset someone, and I won't say something that I know is inflammatory because it's especially if it's not something I don't believe in or whatever. But like, if I upset someone, they can say you've upset me, and I go, oh shit, sorry, mate.
Yeah.
And you know where the line is with whoever you
Yeah.
meet. Obviously, you don't go up to certain people and just go, ugh. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because it's
Also, I
it's
think-
unnecessary, isn't
I
it?
think there's a big difference, and I've said this for quite a while. There's a big difference between, like, when I mean, I don't know how different people take it, but like with racist jokes and stuff like that, I think there's a big difference between when you're trying to have a joke and when you're trying to be nasty to someone.
Yeah.
I think it's if you're targeting someone, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
what
If you're
I found when I was
specifically
joking.
if there's malice in it,
Yeah.
if you can tell someone's been like that, and someone's like playing on stereotypes,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, there's a difference between stereotypes, I think, and like the racism.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the joke you say to me in the morning. I go, morning, Jack. So I stay over here, don't I? And he turns and looks at me and just goes, brown.
That's you, Brown.
Yeah. I do try to be less black around you, though, because you make me uncomfortable.
Thanks.
You don't like
But
to
in
associate with
in
white
my
people.
defence, right? This is like thinking back on it. When I was in primary school, my best friend was black, and
Yes, yeah.
I don't know how I did it then. Not a clue. So I don't know where it's come about.
Where that racism has come from.
I reckon it's Ben Blake,
Yeah?
because in secondary school, obviously he was a mate of yours, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And I used to like try and
Right,
hang
no,
around
we'll
with you,
have
and
to
you used to
beat
tell me
that
to fuck
name
off. So, but he
Because
like
he's a
one of
massive racist.
well, one of his jokes was obviously he would wind people up, and anything you say, it's because I'm black. Yeah.
He had like real, like, sort of, but he had real sort of like
It's real dark
Chris
humour,
Tucker
wasn't
vibes.
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah,
very
yeah,
that
yeah,
sort
yeah.
of kind of
but
person.
he'd wind you up. But that was his joke. But he had
Yeah.
such a deadpan face.
Yeah.
I'd think I'd offended him, and I was like, "Well, I'm really sorry." He's like, "No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking." And they're like,
But it is because I'm black, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
But then he's like, "You wouldn't know where the fucking line was," and I'm just like, "I don't know whether I'm coming to go in here." I was like, "I'm going home."
Just get a whole hog and say the N-word.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, fuck
It's
yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then another bloke, I was in a car park once. He was clearly trying to start a fight. There was a lot of like tension going on. He clearly was looking for some aggro. And
Because he was black. Is that what you're saying?
no, he was just looking for some aggro. Like he would
Have a
just
fight near a pool and you're fine.
yeah, he would just not take what anyone was saying, and he was clearly trying to just start a row. And I thought, I'll diffuse the situation, and I was trying to ignore the context, but I was trying to put a suitcase on my car. Right?
Of course he
I'll
was.
explain that another time.
Why wouldn't he be?
But,
Daddy's not leaving.
but I just thought, right, I'll diffuse the situation. I'll try and divert the conversation a bit. So I said to him, "Hey up, mate, you're tall. Can I borrow you for a second?" And he went absolutely fucking mental and chased me around Lincoln with a knife.
Oh, shit.
So
So all
now
black
we can
people
see
want to
where we
knife
are.
him. So yeah, that's where the
that's one of the
prejudice comes
few
from.
experiences I've had with that kind of thing. So you can
That
kind of
guy-
see why I
they're
get a bit
called- They're
nervous.
just black people doing odd things. I've been through this. This is why you get in trouble. You,
know what
can't
I
go
mean.
around calling
You
them
know
things.
what I mean?
You say,
You know what I mean? You're making it worse.
Producer
hey,
Tal,
up, you
can you get
NBA
the mop
star.
ready to clean up all of Jack's sweat around his seat,
Oh,
please?
babe.
So what we saying then? Wait, what you want to say? Just the medium.
Yeah, like medium psychics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about large?
Yeah.
Like what?
As in large mediums.
Like-
Or small mediums.
That's an extra large, yeah.
Are you referring to tall black people?
Sorry, I'm sorry,
super-
Chris.
again.
I'm sorry.
NBA superstars.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Talking about people who can talk to the dead, mate, not skin
Shaquille
tone.
O'Neal.
All right.
Hello, him. My friend.
Kobe. Kobe's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Have a
dead.
word with him.
Jack's racism.
He
killed
died
him.
at the opposite end of the world that them scuba divers did.
Conspiracy.
Mad.
What, he was scuba diving and died?
No,
No,
I mean
helicopter.
submariners. These people in the submarine.
They're not submariners. They're billionaire idiots.
You are, yeah. They're just in a really expensive lift, aren't they?
To hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How mad's that though? Like, how scared would you be if you were talking to Kobe Bryant through that Ouija board?
Oh, mad thing.
Try and do it. Should we do it for the exclusive?
No, I'm not touching
Yeah.
that.
Oh, I'm shitting myself as well.
Yeah, let's do it. That'd be well good.
I'm not.
No.
I swear to God, I am not touching that.
I somewhat believe in it.
That is legit. I'm not touching
I
it.
somewhat believe in it, but at the time that I really believed in it was the time I was withdrawing off drugs. So I think there was a.
that weird fucking singing bowl, and you were like, "Hey,
I've still got that, man.
You fucking staging everywhere, weren't you?
I was
In your
doing
fucking
bits.
kimonos and that. And I was like, "You're not well, are you?" And you're like, "I'm fine."
So his house flooded, and the first thing he grabbed was a kimono.
Yeah, I needed to be
To
close.
save.
No, just to try and fix the problem.
Okay.
He thought, if I wear a kimono, it'll make it better.
No, it was sheer panic.
It didn't.
That pipe burst, didn't it? Had half shaving foam wasted and I mean kimono, but the problem got solved, didn't it? It was like a cape when I was running outside. It was good. Down to get the
Cock was
stuff.
everywhere though, wasn't it?
The what?
You didn't do it up, did you?
Do
Your
what?
cock was just flapping about.
Yeah, you can't do it with no buttons.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what we keep just diverting from Tom and then not speaking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
Yeah,
medium psychics.
Medium, large, and small psychics.
Mediums, large, and small psychics. As long as they ain't got none, get them fucking gone. They're just.
I want to keep
What
one
about-
just like near the gates of Utopia.
Just
to mug off. If they cut, people are like, come in, do you want free?
One
tarot
please
reading
can
or
we keep?
contact the dead? And they're like, yeah, and then we like, well, you're not
Like,
coming in.
fuck off.
Fuck
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't coming in. You're a mug, mate.
I reckon the one you should keep is that, you know, the geezer with the long white hair, and he's a character in like Phoenix Nights. Like, I'm getting the word.
Nonce.
Just him.
Just
and he
him
can
on
be
the
like,
gate.
no, do tarot reading. Yeah, I'm getting the word. Fuck off. Yeah.
Gives go on that art quick. Let's have a look.
That's fine. Grab it.
I'm sure.
I'll go with it.
I'm sure.
The instructions are from
I don't need them. I've seen them. Gives that art.
That step 7 is like death.
Is it good?
Right, if you really want to commit to talking to the dead,
Has anyone put their cock
kill
in this?
yourself.
Is this?
Does anyone put their cock in this?
Yeah.
You're going to put your dick in something that famously is to contact dead people.
You get sucked off by a ghost.
Goodbye.
It's even consensual. It's got yes on it. Look.
Yeah, it
you
says
can
yes
click
on it. Do you want to fuck?
I
Yes.
can see a nonce.
Hey, turn.
On that note, should we take a little break? I am
Yeah,
bored.
it's a bit wow, isn't it?
It's a bit warm.
It's well off.
So we'll reconvene and then go to the National Treasures Vault.
Sick.
Yeah?
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Sound.
See you in a bit.
See you
Bye.
shortly.
Utopia Project.
Hello, Utopians. Sorry for stopping the show, but we're here to tell you how you can support us make even more content. Jack, how can they support the podcast?
Guess who's back with a brand new track? It's me! You can go to supportutopia.com, buy yourself a beautiful little t-shirt that Sharp is modelling here. And yeah, £25, free shipping, straight to your door, no messing about, easy breezy. There'll be some other merch on there soon as well.
Yeah. Sharpie, how else can they support the podcast?
You can become a citizen of our Utopia and join us every week in our wonderful, voluptuous world. You can either pay nothing, which is free, so do it anyway. Subscribe to us, because it helps. And then you'll get a free episode of our exclusive content each week. Or if you want to start feeling a little bit tasty, you can pay £3, £5 or £10 a month to get all the voluptuous content that we don't hold back with.
Extra goods, aren't
Extra goods.
Yeah.
You get the discount off the t-shirts and all the other t-shirts that we're going to be bringing out as well, all for you, so you can look fancy and sexy, as I know you do, but you can look sexier. I believe in you.
Yeah, you will get a free an included episode every week on the exclusive, and you'll get early access to our public episodes. What have we got on the exclusive so far? We've got the Pickle Kit eating, haven't we?
Yeah, that was one
Got
for
some
my
funky
birthday.
games,
That was fun.
lots
Yeah.
of Would You
Lots
Rathers.
of fun games, Would You Rathers. Some really good games actually in there that we played this week.
Yeah,
all good.
and it's very much more of a no holes barred sort of scenario. So we take it to the next level
Very
of Utopia.
After Hours-esque,
yeah,
isn't it?
you want it. You definitely want it. Like
It's
you're
for
missing
you.
out by not having it.
Yeah.
Don't get FOMO. Come on, join
Yes.
us here for the price of a shit pint or a really good coffee.
Yeah.
You can join us.
You can help
Yeah.
us build Utopia and join us in the pub after
Even if you
hours.
pay the biggest one, it's like a Starbucks.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, support the podcast and enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
See you soon.
Utopia Project.
So, here we are in the National Treasures Vault. For those who haven't watched or listened before, this is where one of us will bring an item or something or other, and we will decide whether or not we're going to put it in our vault for everybody to see. And Tom, I believe you have brought something.
prize.
Please tell me it's not another fucking Ouija board.
No.
It's an actual ghost!
It's my dad.
It's this Hoover full of souls.
Yeah. This is more like a metaphorical thing, because like one of my best experiences as a kid was finding porn in a bush. Like I'm of that age.
In a bush? What?
Finding porn in a bush.
Right?
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
this bush? Isn't it still there?
What, live shows
It
or...
was the back of a co-op.
Right?
Why was you rooting through it?
Well, we were
Find a prize.
like 11, 12 years old. This is like when broadband and smartphones.
You asked that like we were involved.
Yeah, you could have been. There was a few nonsense, but no, we were just like, we were at the age where we were playing guns in a car park because that was a cool thing to do after school.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And, like me and my two mates, like we're just waiting for our group leader to finish taking a piss in the bush.
Yeah.
And he ran back out of this bush with his pants down, dick swinging, like, we're like, what the fuck is wrong with Jack? And he's holding his box. Holding his box in his hand. And we're like, what the fuck's he got? And he thrust that porn magazine into our face. And we went, oh, ginger muff.
Wow.
And we'd never seen porn before because we were like 11, 12 and stuff like that. And we sat there and like with a collective erection for like 20 minutes, like reading
Look
fucking.
how big yours has got. Oh, my
Yeah,
as well.
Like, we didn't say a word. Just like, are you ready for the next page? Yeah. And it's like, and then it fucking. It turned out there was like 4 more boxes in this fucking bush, and like then it dawned on us.
How many mags were in this in a box?
Like VHS tapes. There was like fucking shitloads of magazines.
That's the point. Actually, you're a bit younger than us.
Yeah.
Was you in a world where porn was ever analog and not digital?
No, I used to walk in like newsagents and that and see it on the top shelf. You couldn't look at it though. It's
Boobies,
like,
boobies.
look.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually tried to find a fucking porn magazine for this, but they don't fucking sell them anywhere.
Yeah.
The shop near my tattoo shop.
So,
Lincoln.
because I sent my pregnant girlfriend
Retro.
to find porn for me in town. And I rang her, was like, babe, you need to find me some fucking porn. She's like, excuse me.
Because I'm sick of you.
Yeah. I'm not that pregnant. I was like, no, I need you to find me some fucking porn. I was like, I'm not going to use it. All right.
That's what they all say.
Yeah. She sounded really grumpy about it. I was like, why are you grumpy? So she's like, just kind of weird, isn't it? It's like you're making your pregnant girl go find porn for you. I was like, just fucking do it.
Know your place.
Yeah.
And also, it's going to look more sus, the fact that she's turning up going, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. And they're like, yeah, everybody says that.
No, it's not for me. It's
Yeah.
I hope there was a selection and what she has picked is
what she
what she
the
wants.
best.
Yeah. She was like, that's good then. I like them.
Because you can guarantee that bloke's going from work and he's gone, I tell you what, I had a pregnant woman in the shop today. She got some weird cravings.
Yeah. You've got
She was craving porn, analog porn.
I suppose it's all black. Look over your shoulder. Nah, so like, when we were younger and stuff like that, it was just, we figured out like how the fuck do we get all this porn home? So we ditched all of our like homework, lunch boxes, just filled our bags full of porn. Like,
Did you not carry it?
yeah, we were on
Yeah,
bikes.
you
at this
have to. You
point.
can't put it on your phone. Can
No,
you?
not I mean that. Like,
You can't download it.
We had a curfew.
like, you've ditched
Straight
your lunch
nights.
boxes and everything and filled your bags full of it when you just carry it with pride.
I've got a black woman. I'm not carrying porn in.
How-
She's
how
fucking
much porn
whipping me.
was it?
11 years
Like,
old.
that's so-
Can you imagine? I used to get embarrassed at the fact that I'd robbed my older sister's fucking. She had like an Ann Summers catalogue, and I was like, oh, nick that.
Yeah, like it's just there was enough porn to weigh us down on our bike rides home. It was absolutely
An
crazy.
obscene amount. The
Yeah,
poor
yeah.
guy that's come back for it.
He just found lunchboxes and like, but school.
Got some lunch boxes and
Yeah.
Someone lunchbox's homework and a lunchbox full of child jizz.
changing it like it's some sort of Indiana Jones trap. Like, move that, pull it in place. There we go. You'll never know.
I imagine if it's someone who does store his porn in a bush behind the co-op, he's probably happy that children are involved in the bush.
Yeah.
He's probably like, I can wait here, they'll come back.
Yeah.
He's watching
jackpot
wanker.
for him, innit? Yeah.
Kiddies, I'll swap you for that porn.
Yeah, he's probably in the other bush watching with his
fucking
binoculars.
Yeah.
No, it's mad.
Fucking
Like, we all
mad.
got caught with his porn, fucking like, immediately. Because no kid doesn't come back with his lunchbox that his mum bought for him and replace it with ginger muff.
Yeah.
Ginger muff biscuits.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, because I grew up without a dad, so I like whatever like was inherently passed down that taught you how to wank, just fucking skipped a generation with me.
Yeah.
It was our uncle. He taught us a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
He's like, come on, give it here, look.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
you did it wrong.
Did he give you the Did he give you the A-level anal?
No, he was saving your little one for that.
Oh right. Oh,
He was on the B-Tech.
yeah.
Blowjob.
So like, what was your first experience with wanking? Like, do you
Mine was
remember?
on a lamppost.
Yours was on a
shagged a lamppost.
Yeah.
Was in the right out the
I
front
didn't
of
know
your house.
I didn't know what was happening. I must have been like 8 or 9 at the time. I was climbing lampposts because a kid was climbing shit, and I was like, "That's nice, that's good." And I just stayed there for a good few minutes, didn't move. I was like, "That's sick."
What,
And
with
then-
your dick on a lamppost?
I didn't get it out. I was just like climbing
Just
the lamppost,
grinding.
climbing the lamppost, and I was like, "Whoa,
Something's
that's."
happening.
I thought, I was like, I wonder if other people know about this
Do people know about this?
It's good.
He's there on fucking MySpace blogs.
Looking back now, because it wasn't at a time that obviously like I was out playing with mates. I was just climbing shit because I was climbing shit, and then
Climbing shit and wanking up lampposts.
from a different perspective, it would have just been like if someone looked through the window. There's a kid halfway up a lamppost just not moving, but having a great time. Yeah, I showed the lamppost. That was my first.
Yeah. I think I went for a lot of years where I knew about wanking. I tried it, but I didn't jizz yet.
I think
the ghost
my thing
cult.
is very similar.
And I was like, it was like my mission. I think I was probably quite late to get into that stage, but like I was, it was like my mission of like tonight's gonna be the night. Let's fucking go, and then it just kind of get the feeling of it, and then kind of go, oh, okay, cool. And then eventually, some shit came out of it, and I was like, I'm doing that again.
Yeah.
And it hasn't stopped since.
I'm exactly the same. I think it was like, I was probably just like, basically just playing with it for a while. And then I was like...
like a cat.
and then I was like, yeah, like, people do this and then stuff happens. And then I was like, what happens if I don't stop? Let's see if we can do it. And then
6 months later,
I was like, oh, that's good. That's really good. That's getting really good. And obviously, I jizzed and was like, similar to you, I was like, that's amazing. And then I did it probably 19 more times.
yeah.
I remember.
My biggest fear was the fact
just any given opportunity, wank.
Yeah. That's never stopped for me. My biggest fear, I think it was a mental thing. I was worried that I would piss instead of jizz.
See, I was similar to that. I had the ghost cum thing where I was like, oh my god, like all my mates like I'd just cum everywhere, and they're like, oh my god, this fucking stuff comes out. It tastes like juice, and I'm like, oh my god, like juice comes out your dick. It's fucking incredible. So I was fucking laid there. Well, I went to my mates.
Fuck your Ribena and your campus, son. I got my jizz dick.
Pretty much, like I in my head, like if you drunk enough Ribena, you'd jizz Ribena.
Right.
That's the logic.
Science.
That's fucking stupid. And we all got caught with this porn. I went to my mate's house and he was like, oh yeah, I've heard you got caught like wanking. I was like, yeah. He goes, what did you know? Like, if you do enough, juice comes out. And I was like, I did know that. So we went back, necked a couple of pints of Ribena, fucked off upstairs and started smashing wank out.
Yeah.
And like, obviously we thought it was juice. So for like 10 minutes we're just doing that and we just pissed all over ourselves. We're like, we've won.
It's like communal though.
Just communal. We had a communal way. We had
Yeah.
bunk bed, so I was on the top, he's on the bottom. So like,
Oh, you got to be top. Good
yeah.
Ain't nobody going on the bottom. Go on the bottom, you gay.
Yeah.
That's where the term come from. Are you a top or you're a bottom?
Yeah.
It's the Ribena jizz experience.
Just never get below Damo. No. Never get below Damo.
I remember one of the first times I ever fucking jizzed. I thought I'd done it wrong.
You probably did. But
No, because I was like, because I didn't know much about it at the time.
Yeah,
and
blood's not supposed to come out.
I mean, your first sexual experience was a lamppost.
It treated me well.
When you wank
She
it
was
off
the
with,
light of my life.
when you
So much electricity.
when you wank it off with corroded public metal.
It was quite a nice lamppost. It was like new.
It was the sexiest one on the street.
It was a baby lamppost. Monster lamppost.
Wow.
Take the cover off the bottom and just get a little table lamp out. Like, that's your baby.
It was only a few months old.
That's one of the ones you rub to turn on as well. Like.
Like they come on at the end. That's why you have to stay out after dark.
Because you're shagging the light.
You're up and shagging all the lampposts.
Lock up your
Go on then.
lampposts.
Yeah, so what was you saying?
So I thought I'd done it wrong. Because obviously I was like, well, you do this, and then if you do that with a woman, it makes a baby. But I didn't really know what was supposed to happen and come out of it. I didn't know what to expect. But when it come out, I was looking at it, I was like, it's not a fucking kid.
I've been lying to me.
Do we get worried about wanking for so long because you might end up with a load of kids?
No, I'm worried about doing it. I'll do it anyway. I'll flush them away. But like, I don't know. I think with the animations scene, it was like I expected it to be like
Tadpoles.
moving and shit. Yeah, tadpoles, and it wasn't. I thought I've already killed them.
I've done too much lamppost shagging. I've smashed all my kids to bits.
Yeah, so yeah, I was a bit frustrated at the fact I was like, well, I've done it wrong, haven't I? I ain't done the motion
right.
right.
I lost at wanking.
It's fucking come out wrong. They're dead. They're squished. Like, you know, you squish a snail and it just looks like that.
Yeah.
Just looks at you like, just like that.
Without
Yeah.
the shell.
Like when you pour salt on a slug and it just goes.
Yeah,
I ain't never done that.
Yeah.
It's
I did
gross.
stand on a
sick.
slug though the other day, but it had the shell, so it was a snail. I stood up with my bare foot, and I wanted to kill myself.
Well, slugs are just divorced snails, aren't
Yeah.
they? And the woman's took the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking felt horrible standing on it though. Destroyed him. I destroyed him. Killed it.
Is that
Did you
why
feel
all the
powerful,
drinking?
though?
Is that why all the drinking and the drugs is coming now? Because it's all the guilt. Of
No, it's
killing
dark.
Yeah.
I couldn't see where I was going.
that.
Stood on it.
So anyway, back to
Anyway,
Paul.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Born. Good.
So I've got like because that was like the happiest moment of my childhood. Like after all the fucking trauma and stuff like that, finding porn was like, oh my god, like a sexual fucking awakening. And I think porn these days is fucking too much of it. Like porn brain has destroyed my fucking like relationship.
Desensitizes you, doesn't it? If it's not
does.
special anymore.
I can't
Yeah.
do an imaginary wank anymore.
No, it's
When I was
hard.
younger, I used to be able to just literally close my eyes and I could see boobs. I
Yeah,
could see
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I can't do that now. I start thinking about like whether interest rates have gone up and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, no, fuck
Do you not
off.
see
And
it
then
as
I'm like, oh, that's a sexy woman. Oh, I wonder what she does for a living. Oh, she's a fucking mortgage advisor. And then I start making backstories. I can't do it. I have
What do you
to
mean you
have.
can't do it?
I can't just imagine a pair of tits and be like, that's sick.
I could
That's
wank
all.
off to that
Also,
Coke
like-
can.
Also,
I know you can. You're a fucking animal, mate.
I could jizz at anything.
But
You can jizz at
equally-
any given moment.
Equally, do
Probably
we,
because my first experience was a
do we,
lamppost.
do we struggle with pictures these days? Or does it have to be a video? For you?
I think
It's
like
got to be a
reels
video
like,
for me.
Are like brains
Really?
comprehend.
Like if
things
you've got pictures like a digital porn mag. If you've got a picture of someone with a like fanny out or whatever sexual interest
I
you
used to
have.
be able to.
Yeah,
But
struggle anymore.
now I'm like, that is the precursor to let's find out a name and find the video.
Find a video, yeah.
She's done dirtier stuff
That's
than
the
this.
gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
gateway
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Whereas before, I'm talking the LimeWire days, the Kazaa days of, oh, fucking hell, it's taking me 15 minutes to download this picture of this fucking...
And then when you open it, it does
that. Tawny Roberts, or whatever her fucking
Anticipation.
name was. And it's just like... You're like, come on, the fanny's coming, the fanny's coming, and then you hear your mum like coming downstairs.
Yeah.
She had a family.
I'm being like, I need to go on the
Yeah,
phone.
You're like, yeah, mum, get off the phone or we'll have a wank.
Man, I honestly think I could wank to a brick wall,
I know you could.
and
Wank to a
I'd
brick
enjoy.
wall?
I could wank to anything.
Tell Tom about the Hilton. What your daily tasks
What?
were at the Hilton.
Oh, so when I was on maintenance at Hilton, I just used to. I had to do maintenance in the rooms, but I didn't do maintenance. I just wanked in all the rooms.
His challenge was to get one in every room, like throughout the day.
You know, like 200 rooms.
400.
But
I
You
must have
didn't
done.
do
well,
all rooms, did you?
well, I didn't need to
what
go
was your
in all.
record?
to be fair, that's a wank a day. Or just about
No,
No, it was
my,
like
my
on
best
hourly
was
rate wanking.
my best was 12.
Nice.
12.
In
one
an
day,
12 in a day.
8-hour working day.
Yeah,
Just at work.
yeah.
Be fucking red raw, kid.
It was, wasn't it? That's why I said it was chopped
well,
off.
the thing is, me and Sharpie went for like a couple circumcision, right?
A couple seconds.
Yeah. So I went
Yeah, it's
first.
weird.
I went first, and then it inspired Sharpie to get his done.
Yeah.
And so I had we both had the same medical problem.
You was a bit like
Yours
fucking
was
like
far-
dire when you said. I remember you being like looking at me like, oh, it needs to come off, and then being like, right, they're gonna offer you this cream, okay, and just say it doesn't work, and just get it chopped.
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
And
I was like,
oh,
because
you-
I've been through the process and stuff. I was like,
You knew what to
chop
fucking
your
do to
dick
get
off,
it. Yeah,
chop
yeah.
it off. And we had the
I
same
don't wanna be
surgeon.
alone.
Who both gave us A1 grading. On
Yeah, he
our
looked at it, didn't he?
penises,
Like,
our
it's like,
circumcised
come back,
penises.
it's like, it's A1.
He was well proud of his job. His
was
job
good,
was
yeah.
clipping foreskins.
Isn't he the
And
same
he-
doctor that did Grandad?
Yeah, he
Dr. Raj.
whipped Grandad's bladder out. I think he's still got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just...
What, Dr. Raj has got it on his wall.
Yeah, A1 job that is. That bladder removal.
Foreskins on his wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he showed me
got a load of Jackson bollocks on it.
His dick, right? And it's fucking lacerated. Is the only word to fucking say.
I was proud of that. I won't let it
Because
beat me.
you was like, oh, a bit worried about it, and it was not long after I'd had mine done, was it? And
Not
and
long.
you was going to the toilet. I said, look, just let me see.
Just let me taste it. I see
At least,
it.
at least,
just
you know,
cupcakes,
let me
mate.
just give it a kiss better.
Oh,
No,
He's
there's
doing
no little kiss.
But I was like, if you let me have a look, if it's similar to what I had, at least I can offer you some advice. And he turned around with this fucking... It looked like Freddy Krueger's face, man. It was fucking
It
diabolical.
was like a deep fried churro.
It was.
man.
And I went,
awful.
what? Choppy, you've been telling me about you've been wanking. He's like, yeah, well, it really hurts. I was like, stop doing that then. Because I would get the similar thing, but like if it got sore, I was like, well, I'll leave it alone for a few days, maybe put a bit of fucking cream on it or something, let it heal, and then I can crack on.
Yeah, but I see-
he was- you saw it as a challenge.
No,
didn't you?
I feel like different parts of my body, like I don't think I'm right in the head.
What a fucking revelation.
Like I feel like it's got its own mind where I look at it and it's like it's lacerated and then it's healed up tighter and then it's like it's doing it on purpose, like strangling it.
You was
and
having
it's
a
like
rattle
there,
with your cock.
It's there like, I'll fucking strangle this. I'll be like, you fucking not get past me, boy. And then pulled it back and I ripped it open and I was like, I've done it, I beat you.
Yeah.
And then I was bleeding.
Yeah.
Like the dick's just one thing that you shouldn't mess with. Like,
No.
If you go get like ingrown hairs on your balls and stuff, it's like, nah, leave that.
Yeah.
Like, any spot I fucking pop, it's on my dick, leave that alone.
Yeah, leave it.
Nah, fuck that. But you
Leave
push
it.
past that.
He sees it as a challenge.
He's that
Yeah.
competitive.
I was proud.
He's like, I'll beat my dick.
Yeah.
And then I'll beat my dick.
I can't get arrested for GBH on my own penis.
Fucking trooper, mate. I get that.
I'll try my best.
He's like, yeah, it's earning
Right.
that much. I only boshed out 4
We keep getting
today.
sidetracked as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Should we include the guest and ask
Oh,
what
yeah,
he's
so,
brought?
yeah. So what have you brought?
Lovely. So I brought,
Oh yeah, we
like-
didn't get that far, did we?
Well, this is what my missus has for me. Like, told her to go get some porn for me, and she brought me back an oral sex book.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
that's just like a hint, like, get fucking better.
That's a lady.
Oh.
That's
Or
a
maybe if you
lady's
did this, I won't
shape.
be fucking pregnant.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, hey, to be honest,
Where did
Where
you get
did you
this?
get that from? It's the same question.
don't fucking know.
Is it a bush?
It's honestly, there's pictures and everything.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
yeah.
that is
There's like a
fantastic.
Oh,
full
hang
hair
on, no,
section.
just that picture you've got there.
Yeah.
The guy's face, he looks well interested in whatever his right hand is doing.
Playing chess.
That's a face of concentration, that isn't it?
He is.
Yeah, he's trying to massage the blood.
He's on
playing
just
battleships,
deep below.
If you get rid of her, he's a blackjack dealer.
No, what it is.
He's taking his chips back going, nah, house wins.
He's got that book. He's got that book and he's learning how to
Oh, I'm sure he's supposed to do it like this.
Do you know what? One of my fucking favourite ones. It was that backdoor dining.
Wow.
It does everything in here. So yeah,
I'm going to look through that later.
Backdoor
my-
dining. Is that
That's eating her ass,
eating
mate.
a fucking bumhole, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
partial to a bumhole.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's good.
If you could lick your own, would you?
Yeah, all day.
Sharpie, leave yourself alone, mate.
No. No, I'm gonna
Like a
get some
fucking
Guinness
cat.
World Records for some shit, man.
for licking them with bum.
Oh, fuck it, I will.
You've tried to suck yourself off, haven't you?
Who hasn't?
I've always had this in the way, mate.
I'm way too fat. I think it's probably a good job,
Hasn't.
really.
Fat belly and a short dick.
I'm gonna do some fucking magic.
Not on the show.
Well, mate, I'm gonna do something. It's gonna be a revelation. It's gonna be great, and it's gonna bring it on the show, and it's gonna be.
Don't
good. I haven't
suck
figured-
your own dick on this
I
show.
haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured it out yet. Well, we do what we want now anyway. But
No, don't.
I think we've found the line. I would rather.
Yeah.
you found it. Let me stick
Right,
it
what
up
do
my
you want to do on the
nose.
show? Live Ouija board or Sharpie suck himself off for an hour?
Live Ouija board. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right then. That's the threat then.
Let's do both.
I'll suck my
Sharpie's
dick.
going to suck himself off on a Ouija board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouija
Hey,
dick.
ghost,
Okay.
watch this.
So why is it the porn you want to bring in
like-
or?
It's like I love paperback porn, like because that was the happiest moment of my childhood, and I think porn is too digital these days.
This is the first time I've seen hardback porn.
That's not even porn. That's just an instruction
I
manual.
bet.
it's porn but with a guide.
Yeah.
Did you see any dicks and stuff in that? Or
They're very, very coy with it. Like all the hands are around
They're a
dicks.
bit like-
You see
Yeah.
tits.
Yeah.
So you can kind of like do that, but
why
No,
is that a line?
Why are you
though?
excited about seeing the dicks of it?
No, as in like I was going to say and
That's
fannies,
one.
but like
yeah,
it's-
like she's got
Just
some
'cause I
tits
noticed-
out there, but like she's gripping around all the dicks and shit like that. So.
yeah, but how come you can see tits but not everything else? That's weird. Isn't
Tits are all right.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't get the
You
logic.
want to see the big old dicks though, mate?
Surely
don't
you wouldn't be able to see any. Yeah, I just want to know what a real one looks like.
It's mad how white their furniture is, man. What they got going
You're
on in
looking
the
at the
house?
IKEA furniture.
Yeah.
He looks comfortable.
It's got catalogue numbers.
Oh, there
isn't
we
it?
go. It's backdoor dining.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
don't sweat for that, baby.
He's playing that trumpet.
That's dinner,
Has
isn't
she
it?
done any videos?
I don't know.
It might be an author's name. You never know.
Yeah.
That's in the Hilton.
You're in the
Sharpie?
corner wanking.
That's my handiwork on them light bulbs.
So my inclusion is paperback porn.
Paperback
Virtual
porn.
porn is destroying, I think, our minds. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back magazines.
Yeah,
and-
bring back magazines.
Do you class VHS as
I
think
paperback or
They broke, didn't they? So like you had to like skip and rewind, and they'd fuck up. So you had to go get more.
Yeah.
Right. That
I
was
think
I think
that's
VHS is as good
VHS,
as,
not
isn't it?
DVD. I think it's still
No.
analog, isn't it?
VHS
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
not
because it's
fast forward.
Do you reckon it's harder to find a VHS player than it is a VHS?
Yeah.
Because I reckon you could get the VHS, but trying to play it's another fucking story.
Yeah.
I reckon Mum's got 3.
Yeah.
What, Paulo's?
What?
So like my mum's
probably
got
got plenty
one.
of porn.
Those TVs with the double
Yes,
bit in the middle.
yes,
yeah, fuck aye.
The combi tellers,
Yeah,
big
yeah,
old
yeah.
fucking cube you can kill a man with.
Mum was at work earlier, actually. She came in to book in a car in, and there was 2 lads in the shop, one of which I work with, one is a regular, and they both walked off out the back, and Mum went... Oh.
She's a right camera
And I went,
she's a right slut.
I went, Mum, for fuck's sake. I said, no. I went, which one anyway? And she went, well, either of them, to be fair. I was
Both.
Like, I was like, he's younger than me for a start.
Yeah, but
She was like, well, it doesn't matter, does it?
I've seen a photo of your mum when she was younger. Whew.
Well, I can play your cards right, mate. She'll hang out the back of you if you want.
She's nice.
She was the right guy. She's just slag. She was. So it's a shock we have the same dad.
Mad, isn't it? Yeah. How do you know?
Well,
I mean, this is news to me, so you go.
what? Well, no, as in she's a slag. She still is.
Yeah, fair.
You're a golden boy. You
have
like
no-
to see old mum up into a little.
Well, no, but I have no...
She's an angel. She brings me. She does me packed lunch every day.
Yeah. But I don't know. I've not really heard that much about it, though.
Well, she sucked off the stripper at her own hen do.
Really?
That's what mum did, yeah. While I was in
Well, I fucking paid for it.
She-
I'm having it. Get it.
she apparently didn't know what you're supposed to do.
Straight to sucking him.
How do you do this?
I was
Wow.
in my cot at the age of 3 in the room above.
Shit.
Welcome to the 90s.
That was a way to tell a lot of your childhood.
You know,
Lordy.
Was anyone else at...
yes.
No, it's just mum and a stripper.
Was it just a gigolo?
Mum just booked her own stripper.
No, let me suck you off.
Was it a stripper or gigolo?
What?
Was it just a gigolo?
What's the gigolo?
There's basically a
male
male
prostitute.
prostitute.
Yeah.
Gigolo.
Well, I think back then there was a very blurred line. I think if there was a man doing stripping, he was probably fucking for money and all.
Oh, it was a
Okay.
bonus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, someone's paid me to dance and
Yeah.
I'm getting laid.
Yeah.
Fucking mad.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what mum did.
Sheesh.
My nan was about
That's
that.
destroyed
though,
your
yeah.
world. You know, I was talking about the other day about how, like, the trauma of our childhoods,
Yeah.
like, how was worried about whether I had ADHD or you had autism.
Yeah.
And I said, I think it's just the way we've coped with the different levels of trauma that we've had.
Probably.
For the age gap, like, I went to the violent outward,
Yeah.
and you went to the
I went to
play with trains.
I went to
and mind
I went to
my business.
planes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Price of having a fit mum.
I'll shag her.
Yeah. Okay. That should be good.
I'll tell you what, you have a go on your mum, on my mum. I'll have a go on your mum.
Yeah, right.
Mum's
So
Oh, Max, yeah.
you know, flip camera.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, just-
I was like, hello, I'm Max.
Oh no! You can't do Bobby like that.
Join in.
No.
What
he's-
about me in the middle of Max and Bob?
Oh yeah, I'll allow it.
My mum's not fit.
It's all right.
She's fitter than my mum.
No, your mum's fit.
I'd rather shag your mum than my mum.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would
Weirdly.
like to shag mine, actually.
Your mum was way fitter than your mum. Did you shag your mum?
Whose mum would you like to fuck?
Yeah, well. No.
Now, what's your mum look like?
Yeah, we're not seeing your mum.
Yeah. Speaking to the mic, Tal, we hadn't spoken to you all episode, and we got to test that button.
No, you haven't. It's very fucking rude. It's working. I can now hear myself.
Yeah.
We're all good.
Okay.
Also, we butted in on Tom. Sorry again. What was you gonna say? Whose mum would you like to shag?
Sorry, we'll get to the.
Yeah,
the
I've not seen
important
any of
part.
your mums. Are they fit? Like my mum's
My
like.
mum looks like me, but with better teeth and
Me with
slightly
better
bigger
teeth.
tits.
See, I like Asian and black women. That's my thing. So
Yeah.
white women don't do it for me. So probably me Mrs. Mum because she's like small, tight.
Yeah.
So that'd be sound.
It's mad because my mum's not Asian or black. She's actually like I'm the anomaly of the family.
Anomaly, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the one with the salted caramel fucking sun kiss.
Nothing.
There's a cholo somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm the only Latino in this
Poor
neighborhood.
old fucking. Oh, I can't. The joke's gone. Doesn't matter. Can't think of a Spanish person quick enough.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all shag everyone's mum.
Let's do it, yeah. That's another exclusive we can do.
Isn't it?
Exclusive special. We've got everybody's mum.
We've got the instruction book now.
Yeah.
haven't we?
We'll fellatio the fuck out of everyone.
I got a question for you guys. So how would you define a MILF? Like, at what age? Do you think there's an age bracket?
No,
to being
it's
a MILF?
the it's a mum.
No. Just anyone that's
anyone with kids.
Yeah, anyone with kids.
What if
is,
like you're 18 with like a fucking 2-year-old? Is that a MILF?
No, shit, they're...
I still
still
technically-
technically, yeah, MILF.
Technically, she is.
I think, yeah, maybe on paper it is, but because you got the MILF, then you got the cougar.
But if you're older than her,
Yeah.
does she qualify?
But cougar doesn't matter if you're a mum or not, because you
You
can be
say-
an older woman, like, and not have had kids.
Cougar
and-
is just an older woman, isn't it? Whereas MILF is the definition. Mum, I'd like to fuck.
Mm.
And it don't. The age range is irrelevant, isn't it?
What's
Really?
the age range between?
If you want to throw that sort of thing around.
Age is irrelevant. I want to fuck you.
No, but do you know what I mean? As
Put
in,
that ID away! Take
no,
your
but as
pants
in,
off.
if she's like a 19-year-old mum or a 40-year-old mum,
I guess,
they're
yeah.
still MILFs because they're both mothers.
I kind of... The image I get when people say MILF is the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas,
She was
like
the 30.
like what Chris said, though, a cougar is undefined by whether she's a mum or not.
Yeah.
It's just like I would probably say, like 35 plus.
Yeah,
and a
that's
MILF
shagging younger blokes,
a MILF
isn't
can be
Yeah.
40 or 7.
7. I think...
If 7-year-olds having kids, mate, I'm fucking worried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the question.
Well, it could be anything.
She's a MILF.
Unless it's what a mum I would not like to fuck. How does that abbreviate?
A MILF.
Don't
Miln.
Yeah. You're a MILF, otherwise known as a sket.
A dirty, horrible rat.
Dirty, horrible, fucking dirty.
So yet
lady.
again, we're bringing in
We're bringing in some
paperback porn. Is what we're doing.
The internet's like, it's fucking amazing because we're going to get porn at the touch of our fingertips. But
Yeah.
the excitement you get from finding paperback porn for the first time.
Yeah.
Do you think there's some people out there that are like, you know, like you have like vinyl collectors?
Of porn.
You reckon there's people
Oh,
that are like,
100%. 150%.
Yeah.
can we try and find one and get them on the show to show them all up?
I'd love that. Yeah.
I'm a vintage porn collector.
Yeah, he's got a big old mustache and a horrible vest on.
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're like categorized? Because we've all got a favourite actor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck I. Do you reckon they all like categorise it by actor? And like the films that they
Oh,
did?
how would you
From
do
like
it?
amateur
Oh,
all the way
yeah.
to pro.
Yeah. Or do you do it
Alphabetically.
category?
Oh, like from anal to like
Yeah.
arcade.
Yeah,
to,
but by
like,
category or even by like name or production or what?
Yeah. You got like Big Booty Bitches 6.
Yeah. Debbie Does Dallas.
I've got all of them. I can't find 4 anywhere.
Yeah. Now I've got a full collection.
Yeah. Like you with your Avengers DVDs.
Yeah.
Box set. Come with a great big cardboard tit.
How would
no.
you display it? Would you have it in a filing cabinet? But then if you're a collector, you want to be proud
It
of it. You'd
depends
have it
how
like the
much you've
pop
got.
toys, wouldn't you? Would you have
Yeah.
it displayed in like
Really, you want to be
best
like
bits,
you want to be like a comic book collector. Really, you need like a cellophane sleeve, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because I've seen tapping away and I've seen what Tal's searching. What have you Googled? Go on.
Well, I just thought I'd crack one out. We were all talking about it. I just thought I'd do
You got
it.
yourself worked up, mate.
Yeah, very much. Yeah. It's getting very hot and sweaty in here. There's a lot of balls about in this room, so I just thought, yeah, bang one out.
What have we Googled? What?
I was looking
entertainers?
for vintage porn magazine collections to see if it was a thing, and there's an eBay page that is
eBay
just-
page.
Hold on,
Purely.
I'll take you off the thing. Carry on, Tal. It's all right.
What? Because I'm trying to.
He's right. He's got the drunk effect on because he's on the sends, I believe.
I can hear myself. It's very difficult to talk when you can hear yourself through a headset.
Yourself through a headset. No, leave it on. This is good.
It's hold on.
So you
No,
can
keep
buy
talking,
like
keep
collections of porn.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Oh, thank you, Chunk.
There you go, mate.
There we go.
There you go.
How much you looking?
Well,
Can it
we're
be
looking
the,
at £5 to
podcast?
£15 per magazine.
Per mag?
A magazine.
They're all
What's the expensive
Most of
one?
them-
Now they get them for 2 shillings.
well, yeah. I mean, these are someone's held on to these, so they've got to have gone up in value.
Yeah.
I used to get them for 6 and 3.
I'm a bit more
was
worried
their
about.
ages.
I get 4 for threepenny bit.
I'm a bit more worried about the condition of them because some of them say like new.
One page is stuck together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of Mayfair porn from. Well, it doesn't actually say where it went from, but it looks pretty old.
I used to get myself worked up with Zoo and Nuts.
Oh yeah.
You know the bullshit. As you get older, you know it's bullshit. But there was like the confessions section.
Yeah.
And it's like these girls had written in and said like, oh well, just like I did this and I went to my friend's house and then we all ended up fingering each other and it was really good. And you're just like, fucking yeah. Now a story, mate. Don't do it for me.
No.
I need
horrible
real life images.
I've said about this before, but Zoo and Nuts used to have in the middle had an A4 poster of like Lucy Pinder or something like that. When I first got with Amy, my bedroom wall, I had a solid wall that was just A4 posters that I got out of there and cut out, and I was like, that's sick, man. Like, so many tits and stuff on there. It was like my holy grail shrine. And then Amy took one look at it and refused to come into my bedroom, and the next day it was gone.
Real. I don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
I've got actual titties. Yeah.
Who's your best lady?
Say again.
Who's best lady?
I don't really know. The only one I can think of is Lucy
Ellison
Pinder.
guy.
Yeah, I thought you'd be what's her name? Sophie D.
Yes.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
Sophie
better.
D.
Yeah.
Her voice is really hard.
I was a big fan of.
You're on about porn?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Zoo.
Just in,
No,
to be
he's
fair,
best lady.
I remember from that era. She's not specific. She's not a glamour model, but she has done a few like shoots and stuff. There was ironically off of soaps. There's that blonde bird off of Hollyoaks.
Oh, she was on that celebrity program recently.
Oh,
I can't
what's her
remember her name.
fucking name? Gemma Merner.
Yeah.
Gemma Merner. She played. She had big fake tits.
Yeah.
Yes. It's Gemma
I'll
Merner.
just Google that.
Gemma Merner.
Who's yours, Tom?
Growing up, remember Abby Titmus?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She just had massive tits.
Yes.
That's the Badger.
Yeah.
That one and her that played one out of Corrie.
Michelle Keegan.
No.
Oh god,
she was good
nice,
though.
yeah.
She played. Is it
Deirdre Barlow?
Sophie?
Deirdre Barlow.
I think Sophie was a character name.
Oh yeah, because we
Yeah.
kind of grew up with her. She was Kevin Webster and Gail's.
Yeah.
Kevin. Kevin.
Is it Sophie?
Gail Platt.
that?
Railed
Yeah.
Platt.
What's the actor's
She's Kevin
name?
Webster's. Sophie Webster.
You mean her?
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's Helen Flanagan.
That's the one.
Helen Flanagan.
Yeah, she was on I'm a Celeb recently.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
cried a lot, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a big fan of
She was
Riley
a
Reid.
lot in like
Riley
Nuts
Reid.
and stuff.
Yeah, she's like the
Yeah.
classic, like everybody knows her sort of thing.
Yeah,
Sasha
right.
Grey as well. She's that.
Sasha Grey. I used to have a Sasha Grey flashlight.
What?
Legit, yeah. It's the first and only one I ever bought. It's long dead now. I just binned it in the end. It's a waste of time. Don't do it.
Where'd you get that
Like,
from?
in general,
If you
flashlights.
get a good
Yeah,
one.
say again.
In general, flashlights like waste.
I say flashlights in general, but I've only ever had one, and it was terrible.
Did you have a proper flashlight?
No, it was like
I've
it was
got
just
this
that Sasha
fucking
Grey one.
huge, man.
But it was just
It's
like a silicone thing, and you basically just
Oh,
wank
like
yourself
a
off of
fucking
it.
pocket
yeah.
fanny.
Yeah, kind of.
Pocket.
Yeah, no.
It was Sasha Grey's actual fanny. I've had sex with her.
I understand.
It's an actual fanny. They just cut it out and put it in a box. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was Christy Mack.
Yeah.
She was. Yeah, that was good.
You get like mad motorised ones now as well, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, ones that like vibrate, innit?
Yeah.
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 It was like milky like
The
a
best thing
cow.
I've got, and I to this day still fucking use it. It's my missus has got one of the the big fucking plug-in
magic wand.
Hitachi
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah,
You
yeah.
bosh that on, they just melt. Right. I've got an attachment for that makes it into a sleeve.
I saw that on
Boshed
Amazon the
on,
other day.
I nearly fucking died, man. I boshed up a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, that's good. That's all right." All the fucking way, and it just exploded. Right, my cock, not the.
What?
just
They didn't have a dick left.
No,
That's it.
No,
Bang.
I was that taken aback by it. I was scrambling to try and turn it off before I had an heart attack.
Wow. His
It was sick.
dick
I
looked
recommend
like
it to anyone. I was just like, get it off, get it off.
his dick looked like
Getting off this train.
You know, in a cartoon when they put TNT in a barrel.
Yeah,
Does that.
yeah.
That's what your dick looked like, isn't it? Is that what he was just googling? Yeah. Is it just Google TNT?
Yeah, I was. I looked like them. The final stage on The Last of Us when they all turn into a.
Oh, the clickers and stuff
Yeah.
when they come out. Yeah.
That's what my cock looks like now.
Wow. That's
Blown to
gross, isn't
bits.
it?
Yeah.
That's what
So we're bringing
What have
in.
you put your dick in?
A lamppost.
I didn't put it in. Oh, what have I put my dick in?
Have you tried the melon one yet that I recommended?
The what?
The warmed up melon.
No. I'll be honest, I
Be
haven't.
careful though. Only a couple of minutes in the microwave because otherwise you'll burn your
So
dick.
our sister, long story short, our sister made one of her ex-boyfriends shag her warmed up melon, and she put it in the microwave too long, and he burnt his knob.
She forced it on his cock as well. She was like, "You're going to enjoy it."
Well, she thought it was a good thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she was like, you fucking prick. Like,
This is how fucked the Well family is. We know that our sister did that to her boyfriend. Also, we know that she did it because my dad recommended. He was like, "I'll shag the melon one. It was once. It was
my dad
sick."
said this is good.
Trauma.
That's mad. No, I haven't put my dick in a lot of things really. I've just used the old-fashioned way, mate. But to everything.
I tried cream caramel once.
You did it.
You didn't.
No, I was just like the consistency of it. I thought, oh, that might be all right actually.
Cream.
All it did was just mash all the cream caramel out of it, and I was.
And he didn't even touch the bottom.
So we eat it afterwards.
I nearly went. I don't want to waste it. So,
You can't waste the cream caramel. I like the idea of taking the little bit of foil off the bottom, putting it on, and it just leaves it on like a hat. Look at that. Can't see any of the fucking lacerations from that other thing you had on.
modern art, that.
Yeah.
The cream would probably soothe yours, wouldn't it?
I bet it feel quite nice.
Well, that's what I
Exfoliating.
thought. You know, you always kind of most men see something that can either be penetrated or have a hole in it and go, I wonder.
There's that split second thought
yeah.
that goes, should I?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. So,
Mad. Innit? Cream caramel. Fucking
I'm
best thing.
surprised you haven't put your cock in more.
No, I don't
You
get.
look like
I get.
the type.
Yeah, thank
Someone
you.
who has
Yeah,
12 wanks a
yeah.
day surely goes, I'm going to diversify.
no.
it.
Someone has 12 wanks a day. Can't fucking wait long enough to find something to craft to put your dick in. Once it's out, it's done. It's gone.
Maybe you should upgrade. Maybe you can get down to 6 a day if you've got like a better experience.
It's like methadone for wankers.
Yeah,
They're good experiences.
yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like the experiences are fine, but if it's coming out, bosh, there ain't no stopping that
To
fucking
be fair,
train.
I think you are on that level where you just need to get it done.
Yeah, I need it done
Yeah.
off.
It's more like a chore at this point.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
Yeah. I had
And
one.
what
I had one today. Right. I wank, finish, bang. Then I had a wee. Needed a wee immediately. By the time I finished the wee, I needed a wank again.
You need it.
I needed to do it.
Yeah. Wank, wee, wank.
Wow.
Okay.
Sharp is like, you know that, not all poo-poo times are pee-pee times, but pee-pee times are poo-poo times. He's like, not all poo-poo times are wanky times, but all wanky times are pee-pee times.
All the shower times. I wank.
Yeah, that's why I had to ban you from having a shower at my house when you lived at ours because it took you an hour and a half.
Yeah, I was naked. Yeah, I was
you have a
naked.
shower
What am I
every
gonna do?
morning at my house. Every morning, every Friday morning, you have a wank in my shower, don't you?
No.
There's that cheeky smell.
Of course he fucking does. He wanks everywhere. It's safe to say that if he is alone, he's wanking.
What am I going to do when I'm naked?
I'm not checking that camera ever again. Because he sleeps on
Good.
the sofa now. Do not wank. Don't ask.
Wank.
Do not
He
wank
already
on my
has.
sofa.
He already
You
has.
wanked on my sofa.
He already has.
No.
Look at
You
him.
fucking lying bastard.
He's
Right.
wanked everywhere.
A request. Wank in the toilet, not on my sofa, please.
I've never wanked on your sofa.
Just on the floor.
How you got a drink?
He's a dirty, horrible bastard.
I'm not doing. I'm always clean, man. That's what they say about me. I always look clean, even though I'm brown.
Even though I'm brown.
Is that why you're brown? Are you just made of spunk now that's getting old?
Crusty old jizz.
Yeah. You ever had a really, really old wank sock? It goes fucking nearly
It
black.
does.
That's one
Yeah,
thing I've
yeah.
never done.
No,
I've
but
never
I
really-
have
yeah,
turned my
so-
bed sheets into cardboard before, though. This was like post finding out you could
Yeah,
jizz
yeah,
era
yeah.
and being like, that's amazing! I'll do it everywhere!
Now, I've always been quite a clean man with that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Like very.
I
sort of
had
like,
the trusty
I'm
sock.
sort of like, well, you know, I'll get the tissues ready. Get maybe a bit of like.
No, it's fucking.
Yeah.
Ah,
Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
I can box you out.
That's me.
Yeah. But like, I'm very much like a. If I'm doing this, I'm enjoying it.
But I do spend quite a while. How long do you spend perusing the hub?
See, I need a good story or like a good actor and stuff like that. But I get too involved. It's like...
You want to know if the sink gets
I'm the
fixed?
opposite.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's like, did you pay for that pizza?
Yeah.
But no, I spend some days I just sit there on trending, just see what people are watching. Like, oh, what people are wanking today.
Dirty bastards.
Yeah. Fucking, I wouldn't wank to that. And I'm fucking wanking to that. But
Going towards like we're saying about like I don't really have time once it's going. You know when the videos pop up on like Pornhub and that, and it's just the highlights. I'll be finding one highlights while wanking, trying to find the right video, and then I don't get to the video.
When the kids come up, you're like, whoa.
And it goes off. Yeah. No, I
Bravo.
don't get to click a video. Tit, fanny,
Tit,
sucking
tit,
dick,
tit,
sucking
boom.
dick. Roll that a few times. Next video. Do I want to sit? That's too late. All right, anyway. Have a wee. Try again.
Wow. Also, it's just dawned on me, I'd best be relatively wary on this because a lot of Amy's family watch our podcasts. Including her auntie, who's a subscriber.
Shall we maybe put a little precursor at the beginning of the episode?
I think I might warn them.
Yeah.
A lot of Amy's family sit on your sofa.
Yeah.
In all of Sharpie's dead babies. Is that why? Oh, when I came round,
I'm sorry, Liam, Fiona. Wherever you are.
round yesterday to sort the studio out, your missus was cleaning all the covers. Is that why?
Probably. He's probably sick of all his jizz.
I knew I'd get you back for buying them 90 babies.
Stinks of coconut water in here.
Yeah.
Smells fresh.
I wonder why the fucking sofa was getting more and more crispy.
Nah, it's just, it's comfy, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mad.
Wow.
I've slept
So
on
we're
that sofa
ultimately
a lot.
then we are bringing in paperback
Yes, we're
porn.
fucking
Paperback
up.
porn.
I
Okay.
almost want to make it like a
Compulsory.
Yeah, like that's the only one you can get.
Real fucking vintage.
yeah.
It makes it more
Yeah.
special, doesn't it?
Billboards around with just analog porn.
Yeah.
Big old,
Analog
old
porn.
school muffs.
Your parental guardian has to show you the ways.
I don't know where that was going.
They have to teach you no child. Let me show you the way. This is how we do it.
This is the way.
Yeah, look, you'd have like a library
Have a
but for
library.
wankers.
Oh.
Yeah. People like the right.
Like a
Go to the library.
blockbuster
Go to the library. Speak to the wank master. He will.
Saw that in Harry Potter.
He will show you the way, brother. Do you know the way? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we're bringing it in. Do you know
Yeah.
welcome it in?
Let's do
Paperback
it.
porn. Fuck aye.
Paperback
Welcome to
porn.
Utopia.
Yeah.
It is.
Analog.
Oh, I still got to see
Paperback
that
porn. Cool. Right, shall we head to the Thunderdome?
Let's do it.
I forgot we got that bit.
Yeah, we'll do that.
We've
That was
been
a lot
talking
of
for
fucking-
hours,
yeah,
haven't
fucking-
we? We've been talking over Tom for hours.
Right, so if you haven't watched or listened before, what we do in the Thunderdome is I give the boys a category or a field of work. They bring someone from that field of work, and we pitch them together in a top trump style sort of battle. One will be cast into the utopian volcano, and the other will be welcomed into Utopia with open, loving arms.
Correct.
Did I say all that right that time?
Think so. I won't
Yeah.
listen and you're boring.
Okay, cool. Who would like to go first? So obviously, Tom, you'll help us decide
Perfect.
sort of who's
Perfect.
going through.
Well,
and
tell you
who's not.
what, because we're always indecisive. Tom, would you like to pick who you would like to go first?
Who would like to go first?
Out of me or Sharpie, obviously.
Let's go, Jack. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Get on, boy.
So you get about a minute and a half.
We always do sit here and go, oh, mine, you go.
Yeah.
If you want to go, I'll go if you want to go. Don't mind.
You get a minute and a half to
Mine's-
pick your person. We're doing stand-up comedians, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Mine's relatively short and sweet this week.
Okay, Jack, your time
Can't hear the thing, so tell me when it comes
starts now.
in. He was born on the 2nd of January 1986 in Mottingham, not Nottingham. He started performing stand-up in 2009. Throughout his dad's career, he drove vans, lorries, oil tankers and cabs. He was nominated for the Best Newcomer Award in 2011. He married a teacher in 2015. He's been on Mock the Week, 8 out of 10 Cats, Taskmaster, 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, Great British Bake Off, and 8 out of 10 Cats reruns on Dave, most likely, I assume. He's got a series doing stupid stuff with his mate Ramesh Ranganathan, where they attempt art, golf, drag, strongman, musicals, and restaurants, and it was pretty funny. He has the most amount of teeth I've ever seen in a man's face, which implored me to Google pictures of men with too many teeth. And then I saw a picture of a mouth that was just full of teeth, and I got creeped out and had to close the computer down. I saw him do dog agility at Crufts, and that was quite funny as well. And if you haven't worked it out, it is, of course, the southerner that is Rob Beckett.
Becky.
Mad
Chicken next
sick.
to a bin. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I've not actually seen any of his actual stand-up. I've seen him in like loads of shows.
We got some free tickets to go watch him in Nottingham, I think. Not Mottingham.
not Mottingham.
Not Mottingham.
Where do you get free tickets?
because Amy's parents' friends had some tickets.
Hi, Amy's parents.
Yeah.
And friends.
And they couldn't go, so they gave them to Lee and Fiona. Then Lee and Fiona also couldn't go, so they gave them to us.
Nice.
And it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's amazing, isn't he?
The first half arguably was probably better than the second half, because I think, because the first half he was just ripping the piss out of the audience, and we was like middle right. So we was like close enough to the front to watch all them lot get rinsed, but not get rinsed ourselves. So
He's quite savage then.
Oh, it was fucking hilarious. As people turned up late and he proper rinsed them. It was amazing. It wasn't like having a go or anything. He did like make you feel involved. It was like he was just having a chat with your mate, which was quite good.
Makes it a bit more personal and stuff. Like
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Awesome.
You don't feel like you're being attacked. You feel like we're all having a laugh and. Like,
You know, people
Robin
think
taking the piss
You
out
went
of
there
everyone.
and he was literally horrible to you.
Yeah, but
like,
no,
to
you-
everybody, like all of you, you're all fucking arseholes.
No, but do you know what I mean? Sometimes you go
Yeah.
to these things and you think, oh fuck's sake, don't come to me. And then like with the Tom Stage thing, like I panicked because he came to me and it was all very like not aggressive, but do you know what I mean? You feel very like, oh shit, well, I've
Direct.
got to say something.
In fairness,
now.
that was your first experience of a small comedy club.
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't really like it. Was like, ugh.
Yeah, don't really know what to do, do you? Whereas that, it was like you felt very much like, oh, it's fucking Rob's here, lol.
Yeah. What's
and,
your sort of experience and thoughts on Rob Beckett?
I love Rob Beckett. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. I like seeing just like I love storytelling comedy and like the stories that he tells about him and his like mates, like family life and stuff like being a dad. I can relate to a lot of it, and it's just I enjoy comedy. It just makes me laugh. Like I like to get taken away from everything that's fucking around me. I just sit there and they can make me fucking laugh and do. And like Rob does. It's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He looks like the alien from Alien vs Predator with the teeth that come out.
Yeah.
He has stole people's teeth, man.
I think you think you kind of need that sort of thing, like
What, more teeth?
in the comedy world.
You've
you
got
need
to
to
have, like,
You got to
be a
have something in it.
caricature.
You got to have a thing in you.
Yeah.
I think it always helps.
Like Ramesh's eye. That's his thing. Isn't
He's got his eye, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's got his skin.
Diversity quote.
But yeah, like the Rob versus Ramesh thing, but as well, I think. But like, if you see Rob's like Instagram stories and stuff, where he's like fucking about with his dog, because he's not trying to be funny.
It's just relatable.
It's just
isn't it?
funny.
It's
I think it's why it's good. It's like you say, that being relatable, you feel like he's like your mate as opposed to that
You're
kind
sat
of
there
thing.
going, I've got a fucking dog.
That's so much like him.
And Rob's dog is a sight hound as well. But yeah, like when like the Rob versus Ramesh thing, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's so fucking funny because like them two just rip the piss out of how shit the other person is at whatever task it is they're doing. Like the drag one's really fucking funny as well. But like it's all just
Did that ice skating one as well, didn't they?
Yeah, the Disney on Ice, and Ramesh just could not do it. He just couldn't grasp ice skating at all, and he's just forever. They're doing Disney on Ice, and he's just flat on his arse every 30 seconds. It's funny as fuck.
I fucking love the catwalk one.
Yes,
That was fucking brilliant.
yeah. They're doing all that modelling and everything.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, but yeah, it's good. Good.
Cool. Do you want
Mad.
to? Do yours?
Go on, Em.
Yeah.
That's it.
Time starts now.
This comedian, in his words, is a bloke that does talking. He has an array of Netflix shows, films and podcasts, as well as his fantastic standing up. If each laugh was worth £1, when he is standing up he would have enough money to buy a chair that is really nice. If society was a large bear, this comedian pokes it with a stick, but the bear doesn't get angry. It says, "Hey, that's good, I like when you are standing up." If this comedian had a cooking show, it would be called Really Funny Cooking Show. His standing up is so good that he only uses chairs as small tables. It is known that this comedian notably got into comedy because he is funny. If they say laughter is infectious, this comedian will be COVID, smallpox, or a big smile. This comedian is a pork pie. He also has he has also been related to drugs. Fun, Moorish, and really, really good. He is one of the main actors in the most popular Netflix show, Afterlife, by Ricky Gervais. It is, of course, Mr. Ricky Gervais.
That's weird because I nearly went for Ricky Gervais, but I changed
I'm
it,
glad
yeah.
you put all that really like in-depth information into that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You know what stand-up is, don't you? Like,
Standing
it's not
up.
Standing up.
Yeah,
He's on a chair, it don't count.
I've seen loads of stand-up and they never sit down.
Yeah. It's like the James Acaster bit where he sits on the floor because it's the that's what they did in the.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Kicks his
I
legs
remember
together.
that.
Yeah. It's like throughout the whole show, he's just.
Yeah, he's somebody I would like to see live as a stand-up comedian. Like,
I rate his.
Who's that?
he's very,
What, Ricky, yeah.
yeah. He seems quite down to earth, and he seems like quite an intelligent bloke. With
he
his
knows
stuff.
and he has
Yeah.
like supports his arguments and stuff like that as well, doesn't he? I think like what he says, he actually believes.
Yeah.
And he's also like, look, what I don't mean what I'm saying is offensive. That's just what I think. Everyone has a right to think anything. Like,
Yeah.
If you disagree, you disagree. That's fine. And equally, like similarly, I think it's very similar to like with the Jimmy Carr, like his Dark Material stuff. Like a lot of it throughout it, Jimmy Carr's going like, we went through this at the start. A joke about an offensive thing and doing an offensive thing are very different. It's like, I'm now joking about race. I'm joking about like abortion or anything. It's like, I haven't killed kids or like started the genocide. I'm joking about these things. They're different. I think Ricky Gervais is very similar. He's very intelligent guy.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? And he directs a lot of his stuff, doesn't he? Like, even I know it's stand up, but like everything that he does, you know, he hosts the podcast with Carl Pilkington and that ginger bloke. What's his name?
Stephen Merchant.
Stephen Merchant.
Yeah.
You know,
The lesser known of the Gervaises.
you know. But is he a Gervais?
No.
No.
Anyway.
His name's Stephen
No,
Merchant.
he said it'd be Merchant.
Yeah, he's ginger, isn't he? But yeah, he does that. He does, you know, directs like Afterlife, and that's been really successful. A lot of his stuff, he's always like the driving force.
I think he's got a bit of
does.
an air of arrogance about him, but like,
But also,
if you can kind of look past that a little bit.
Yeah,
and
equally, I think with how, like Sharpie said, like with how intelligent he is, maybe not intelligent, maybe not the right word, but with how much he sort of obviously researches and the facts that he has, I think he kind of has the right to be.
Yeah.
Because he's done his research.
He backs his shit,
and,
doesn't he?
He doesn't just chat shit. Like, he knows what he's talking about.
he's also not just a full knobhead though.
No,
Like,
exactly.
he's quite,
I think it's just his bravado. I think as well when you've seen him as David Brent on The Office, it kind of bleeds into
one of my favourite shows that he's done is Derek. If you've
Derek,
seen
yeah.
it,
Is it
I've
care?
not
Is that
properly
'cause you
seen
work-
that.
about the guy that's like got something going on, but he works in a care home. But it's really clever and it's really good and it's a sick show, sick character.
Thoughts on Ricky Gervais?
I think it's just awesome. It's just there's all the different types of comedy, like sketch, like writing stuff like that. And I think it's just someone who's just really fucking good at what he does. Like whenever he creates a show, like Afterlife,
Seems
Derek,
whatever craft he has, isn't it? It just
yeah,
seems
yeah.
to-
It's like when I first found Ricky, it was on XFM, like Carl Pilkington. And I thought the Monkey News section where he made Carl like find random facts and they took the piss out of him. That's just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And I think just fucking phenomenal at what he does.
Yeah,
isn't it?
man.
It's
Yeah.
like you said, he's always got a point. It's never just he set out to offend anybody. And I think one of the jokes or statements that he said is like I didn't offend you, you got offended.
Yeah.
So which is like a good sort of like
You
mental sort
chose
of
to
thing.
be
Yeah,
That's a good perspective on it. I
Comedy's
like that.
unbelievably subjective. It's just
Yeah.
like a joke that you can make is just filtered differently for everybody. And
Yeah.
it's just muddled up with all their fucking opinions and views and shit like that, and it's just spat back out. So
Innit?
walking
You-
that fine line is very, very, very
Yeah,
hard,
of course.
so.
Even like you hear like some comedians I listen to, like Dan Nightingale and Adam Rowe and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. They talk about like being on like Live at the Apollo and stuff. And I think there was one episode with who was it? Who's their ginger mate? Paul
Smith.
And he said,
he's phenomenal.
yeah,
Like,
but he said he wouldn't go on Live at the Apollo because for what they would use and they would cut and say we can use that, it'd be like one joke of his, and all the stuff that he finds funny and is actually the material that makes his show. They'd be like, no, you can't have that, you can't have that, and because it's still somebody's opinion of being like, well, I think that's not right for this, that's not right for this. But again,
Paul Smith's big on the underground circuit. He's just one of them people who's just refused to get like mainstream famous.
Yeah.
Like he's, like loads of people know him.
like, so there's too much red tape around that, I think.
Yeah.
So he's just like, well, no, it can't be me. And
You have to sell your soul, I think, to go on them sort of things a little.
Yeah.
Bit. But yeah.
I think it's
So-
just like the
I don't know.
BBC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You can only be very like sensitive.
I've never been to a live comedy show though.
You know,
No,
We've
Yeah.
got a few, haven't we? We've got
Yeah.
some tickets.
I ain't seen anyone standing up yet. It's mad.
I want to
But
get to a load more independent ones,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
smaller ones.
So, Adam Rowe and Dan Nightingale in Lincoln in September.
we're going.
We're
Yeah.
going.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, you there's some of that. He's
Yeah, mum.
Come to my show.
We're doing them, aren't we? And then we're going to see Anthony Donna, which is a little bit different
Yeah.
in some other time. Can't remember.
Yeah.
that's September as well, I think.
Yeah.
From
So we need to crown a winner.
Crown
One needs
a
to be
winner.
killed, and one needs to.
Am I going to kill Ricky Gervais or Rob Beckett?
Well, one
Yeah.
gets thrown into the Utopian volcano, the other one is welcomed into Utopia with open arms.
Oh, who do we like? Someone's more relatable or someone who's going to lead a utopia?
Your pick, mate. You're the
Yeah.
professional.
I'm kind of.
That's a very
I'm
loose
kind of
term for me.
I'm like, I probably would pick Ricky over Rob. However, I think he'd get annoying. I think I'd be like, mate, stop with all your fucking like. This is the way the world is, and this, that, and the other, and you've figured it out. We know you've figured it out. Fuck off. We're doing our utopia.
I don't think he'd put
Whereas
that
Rob
on
would be
anyone.
like,
though.
he's seen my dog.
I don't think he'd put that on anyone though, because I don't think he'd be like, "This is my opinion," but I don't think he'd be like, "This is the way you've got to think." Or
Oh
this
no,
and the
no,
other.
I know he's not like that, but I
Yeah.
think I would just be like,
And also,
Like
if you
a bit
put,
of-
just chill out.
if you
Just chill out, mate. Have a fucking margarita and just chill.
just chill. I do think though, if you put Rob Beckett in the volcano, some of his teeth would probably still survive. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
The veneers just float.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got out of the way.
What are you thinking then? It was.
I think Tom's a professional. I think he should pick.
Like, in a perfect world, who have we got in a perfect world? Everybody is perfect, so we don't need somebody to fucking lead. We need someone to make us that. Let's go Rob. Relatable, because we're all fucking idiots, and we need to be. What else? So we'll go with that.
We need a jester rather.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
I'm not gonna deny any jester or idiocy of comedy
Yeah.
with my line of fucking dialogue. So yeah,
Yeah.
No,
only
Tally, you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I think if we had Ricky in the perfect utopia, a lot of his comedy's quite dark. If there's no darkness, he's not got any jokes left.
No.
I wouldn't
So
even
I
hit
think
him.
Rob
Yeah.
is probably better.
Yeah. You're not.
we are live at the Apollo. You can't have this. You can't have this.
Yeah.
Tell a joke about your dog. We'll put that on.
The thing that pisses me off, probably the only thing that pisses me off about Ricky Gervais, because I think I would go so far as to say I think Afterlife is perfect. I think
brilliant.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
We wouldn't be getting rid of that.
Well, no,
Stuff
no.
like the shows and
But
stuff.
the only thing that pisses me off
about
about Ricky Gervais
He's dead.
is what he wears. He's full dad, isn't
Yes.
he? The jeans, the boots, the tucked-in black shirt.
Have you seen his selfies that he puts up when he's in the bath?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like that, and he's got this weird like.
Is this where we decide on Rob and then think of loads of reasons why we should have put Ricky in?
Yeah.
Well, he's walking up the mountain, so hurry up.
Yeah. I'm happy to go with Rob.
It's your two's pick. Obviously, I'll go Rob.
Yeah.
you
To be
go
fair, we can
Ricky.
keep the Ricky Gervais selfies. They're done. Right.
Yeah.
We've got them. They ain't
Tom's
going anywhere.
decided Rob.
Yeah.
Tal's happy
Perfect.
with Rob.
Rob, it is. Come in with your teeth, son.
Yeah. Right. So
Rob Beckett.
goodbye, Mr. Ricky Gervais.
No, it's going to have to do because I can't hear what's going on.
Air horn in there as well. And welcome to Utopia.
Rob Beckett.
Robert Beckett. And we're going to go back to
He's in the place.
show.
The end of the show.
Yeah.
It's mad as sick.
So, that's the episode wrapped up. Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Are you
Lovely.
happy?
Lovely. I'm still
Yeah.
creeped out a bit by this.
Have you enjoyed your
gonna
time
get
here,
you.
Tom?
Hey, it's been lovely. Thank you for having
Yeah?
me, boys.
No
You're very welcome.
Would you
my
like
friend.
to take a moment just to tell everybody where they can find you and all
Oh, Tom
that? Not
Nelson.
like where you live. Like
Yeah,
online.
yeah.
Go if you want.
We've come out of here, turn right.
Nah, Tom Nelson comedy on everything. Just shorthand. That's it. TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, whatever. Yeah,
Sweet.
Tom Nelson comedy
Yeah.
as well. Yeah,
And
so.
I've seen you had a few like viral clips on there, haven't you?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's good.
The dad stuff
Yeah.
does quite well, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Good shit.
I'm going to have a
think
look because
there's
I've
arguably
not
so-
seen anything, so I've got
It'll-
no
it'll
preconceived
fill
ideas.
You with anxiety. I kind of want to do a reaction video of you watching it.
Okay, I'll
Bear
watch
in
it
mind-
after this.
Yeah,
All fucking true.
yeah.
Right.
Everything is true. Yeah.
I maybe won't do this while you're here then.
We could do it on
He's
the
just
exclusive.
through.
Tell him now.
I assume it's
No,
about.
save it for the
something
exclusive.
horrible.
Save it for the exclusive episode.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We'll say
Yeah.
for the exclusive.
Sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. Thanks.
If you want to see more of Tom, we'll be sort of more interviewing him to an extent on the
Yeah, and watch me
Check it
get
out.
absolutely fucking swallowed up by the world.
find that on supportutopia.com for a couple of
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed your time here, mate.
Yeah, it's been lovely.
Yeah,
It's been laughing,
fun.
innit?
Cool. When we've let him talk.
Yeah. You've let him talk.
Well, that's the hook.
Let's get a guest on so I can shout over everybody.
That's the hook, though, for our exclusive content. We get a
Yeah.
guest on, and like, these really interesting, but you're gonna have to pay for the content.
Yeah. He's really interesting. So, Chung, what you got to say?
It's my show. Do what I want.
BBC
That's why I
desk.
specifically put in the PDF of like, you come on as a co-host. You're not being interviewed.
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
Yeah, you just sit there and shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Are you
mad.
happy?
I'm happy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, final thought though, I got one.
You got final thought?
Yeah. Right. Do you think there is a certain speed you could bend someone over in and thrust them forward fast enough that instead of you having a shit, it just leaves the shit behind?
30 miles an hour.
30?
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
30.
Then
Average
bend
speed
over-
limit.
Yeah, bend
Yeah.
over like that, and instead of you pushing the shit out, the shit stays there, and you leave
You
behind.
run away from your
You run away from your poo.
Are you thinking of doing this after you finish?
Why don't we go to like Alton Towers and strap you to Rita Quinn speed?
Just-
Yeah.
And see if we can fire you out of there.
Yeah, you just need one that is. I think it's air in it where you don't sit in the seat, or you need one that's not got a seat.
Oh, they've
where
got
you
a
sit.
surf
just
one
strap
soon,
to
you
the
can do it
back
stood
of
up.
it, like with like a roof rack.
I feel that. I think I feel liberating.
We're gonna go to Alton Towers as an exclusive and have you poo on a roller
And
coaster.
have you shit on Rita?
Who would be fucking surprised, wouldn't
I think that's one of the porn mags you can get.
Shit on Rita?
Yeah.
it? Shit on Rita. Leave your poo behind.
Okay.
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
Yeah. Have you got any final thoughts?
If someone offered to pay for your food and rent for the next 18 years, you'd like do anything they asked of you, wouldn't you?
I
No.
don't want to commit to that, but
every
yeah.
time Mum asked you, you moaned you when you had to put the bins out.
Yeah, no, you did. I got kicked out when I was 16.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, good.
Fine then. So, if someone paid for your food and
You lived
rent,
there till you were 31.
if someone paid your food and rent for the next 27 years,
Yeah.
because that's how long I stayed at
Yeah,
home.
you're a fucking freeloader, that's why.
No, I just know where my bread's buttered.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, Tom?
Oh. How did you boys lose your virginities?
Oh.
In a bush, actually.
In a bush,
surprisingly.
would you?
Yeah, in a
Hey,
bush,
nice.
man.
I
I have a
still
clue what I was doing.
You fucking liar.
I don't know where my kids came from.
Adopted.
I like personal questions, if you're on that guest.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I think it was in Amy's bedroom. Nothing exciting, really. There was an awful lot of dry humping going on, and then eventually that led to some sex, I think.
Get a lamppost.
No, but I do.
Mine, just make things even weirder on this episode, was in my dad's bed.
Was it actually?
Who did you lose it to?
My dad! No,
Keep it close.
No, it wasn't his dad. It was uncle.
yeah. It's both of them. No, they was away for the weekend. They weren't like downstairs. I was like, "Oh, borrow your bedroom for a bit, Dad." Yeah.
Can I borrow your bedroom for a bit?
Yeah, I just want to wank everywhere. He had better sex toys than me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was your mum. Yeah, the Dadmaster 5000.
On that note, should we wrap up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Before this gets weird.
Okay.
That only happened when we started.
That has been Tom Nelson.
That has been Tom Nelson.
Yes, I've been Chucky T. Thank you very much for coming along.
I've been Jack Magic. We'll see you on the flip side. That's weird having a camera up there now.
I've been the Permanent Sharpie. Permanent as always. See everybody later.
And this has been the Utopia Project. Goodbye.
Love you, bye. Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland, this is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland, this is Utopia.